with him, and what do you think that's going to be like?
Yeah, he has reached out to me, and I think I just couldn't be more excited for a guy like him to protect for him and, want him to have as much success as possible. So whatever my role is to be able to, protect him and allow him to, do his thing and play to the best of his ability is always my goal.
I would say this also. It seems like, obviously, you're about the right stuff, and every time I talk to somebody from Notre Dame, they're about the right stuff. But the fact is, there are plenty of perks that come along with being an NFL player, including being a part of the Madden NFL 24 video game. Is that at all surreal to you to be featured in something that not that long ago was part of your childhood?
Yeah, it is surreal. I remember getting on and, playing my brothers and my friends in the neighborhood, and we'd always be competing, doing little things, and now that being a reality is, it's something special. But I'm really excited just, to continue to work. And, that was my, my past, and I love playing Madden, but now I just got to continue to make, the real world things, and that's playing football to the best of my ability.
An All-American for the Fighting Irish each of the last two seasons, a finalist for the Outland Trophy last season, the 5th pick overall of the LA Chargers. He is Joe Alt. Joe, great to have you on the show. Great to have you in town. Thanks so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Joe Alt, well, that Notre Dame record is intact. Always good conversation with Notre Dame players. There you go. Chargers, got a good one. Parody Larry has jumped in. Parody Larry is kind of on one. Like, his moment was interesting. Like, you have Nick Caserio, the most famous clone in the world, and in my opinion, the best executive in the NFL right now, shouted out Parody Larry, except kind of got his name wrong when he called him Parody Larity. But whatever. So Parody Larry's feeling it. He jumped into this conversation about Eric in Orlando, and the ongoing beef between Eric and James Kelly and Eric and really the entire jungle. Eric in the world. Eric in the planet. Parody Larry jumped in with, quote, "Hey, Rome, I don't use tools. I am a tool. Signed, your bestest buddy, Oric in Orlando. Wore his boat, springing a leak, and a fishing hook stuck in his big mouth." What? No fire for that, Alvy? For Parody Larity, thank you. That's straight fire. He included a pic of Eric in his boat. And Eric does not fish on a boat. He fishes on a boat.
Have permission, should have permission for songs on the show. Parody Larity's one, and then I Phrase the other one. So,
Lon Allison writes, "Didn't Scott Litt produce your album too?" Yes, that's how I know him. That's how I know Scott Litt. Unbelievable record producer. Produced some of the greatest bands of our generation. Some of my favorite bands. I haven't talked to Scotty in a number of years. Scott Litt and Andy Gershon were in business together for a record label called Outpost Recordings. That's how I know them. Outpost was an offshoot of Geffen Music. And Scott Litt produced, among others, R.E.M., The Replacements, Green Day, and some other huge bands. Now we're done.
Parody Larity's.
O'Reilly Veriscan's a free check engine light testing program that pulls from over 600 million vehicle scans confirmed by ASE certified technicians to provide a simple report and possible fixes available exclusively at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Andy Gershon is a huge Chiefs fan. My thanks to the XR4 Ti and our guests. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. We're out. Clones, listen up. Not all beef jerky is the same. In fact, there are major differences in quality from one brand to the next. Old Trapper is a better way to snack, chock full of good protein to satisfy your manliest hunger cravings. Every bite is better for you and higher in essential protein than chips, sugar-filled energy bars, and candy. Old Trapper in the Clearview bag is the world's finest jerky, made with only the best ingredients. So ask for Old Trapper by name because no other jerky compares. Old Trapper, what's your beef?
This Military Appreciation Month, Navy Federal Credit Union wants to celebrate our members who go above and beyond every single day. That's why we thought you might want to hear some special thank you messages from your friends and family.
I want to give a shout out to my brother AZ1 Archie Castillo.
Hi, I want to give a shout out to my friend Colin who's currently serving in the Army. Thanks for all you do. Happy Military Appreciation Month.
And from all of us here, happy Military Appreciation Month. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Navy Federal is insured by NC.
If you missed the Brian Bailey Show, you missed.
Jeff Palumbo, associate head coach. Trey Savage, man, he's having the type of year that's a national pitcher of the year type stats. I mean, he's got to be up there with anybody else in the country the way he's pitching.
No question. Trey's been incredible and so consistent, and really at a time where with some of the injuries on the mound, our depth has been a little bit challenged, and for him to continue to go out there and just give us those types of outings where we're shortening the game, and when you're throwing one guy on Friday night, what that does to help winning 10 out of 11, a big credit to him.
Tune in Mondays at noon for the Brian Bailey Show, powered by Greenville Utilities, right here on Pirate Radio.
Did you know that GUC's electric rates are the lowest in Pitt County? GUC's average residential electric bill using 1,000 kilowatt hours per month with load management is $21 lower than the investor-owned utilities and $34 lower than the local co-ops. In fact, GUC's average electric bills are still $10 lower than they were 10 years ago. Low rates with high reliability. That's the value of public utilities. That's the value of GUC.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's famous weekday lunch specials are only $7.99. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and a drink on the patio. Join Down on Main Street every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Southern Ease has arrived, Pirate Nation. Whether you savor the bourbon flavor or indulge in other delightful options, Southern Ease gummies are here to elevate your moments. And here's the best part. You can enjoy them with an exclusive discount. Head over to southernease.com now and use the code PIRATE at checkout for a fantastic 25% off your first order. At Southern Ease, you can be living life to your fullest, one sweet moment at a time. southernease.com.
Fitness, fellowship, and faith is F3 and is changing lives of men right here in your community. Just listen.
My name's Kyle Allagood, 37, Showboat here. Has changed my life in a lot of ways. The biggest one has been accountability, showing up here on a weekly basis, knowing that people are always going to be here to work out with me. I've just met so many people out here in Greenville that I would not have met if I would have not come out.
F3ENC.com. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started if you want to be great.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates and ENC. Open 7 days a week with live music. This week at the Buccaneer Music Hall, we have the Pack Tolless Lights on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have Lonnie Britton and Kelsey Hurley. Thursday night, we have dueling pianos. This Friday night, we have our very own Jake Sutton, followed by R.T. Johnson on Saturday night. As always, ladies and free all weekend. Finish off the week with cornhole starting at 3 p.m. on Sundays. Y'all come get bucked up.
We filled the trucks so you'll save big bucks during the Lazy Boy truckload sale at Bostic Sugg Furniture. Look for the Lazy Boy truck in our parking lot. It's filled with Lazy Boy furniture at huge savings. Take advantage of big rig discounts of up to 50% off Lazy Boy recliners and motion sofas, Lazy Boy stationary furniture, leather, sectionals, and chairs. But quantities are limited. There's no reorders, no rain checks. So roll in before these savings roll out during the Lazy Boy truckload sale at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
Hey folks, Clip Rock here in the Pirate Radio studios. Hope you're having a great weekend. We'll see you Monday at 3 on Pirate Radio Live.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
How's everybody doing?
Cliff, what's up? It's Bryce.
Loneliness is worse than COVID. It's a proven fact.
Bro, what are we doing here?
Bro.
Just a bunch of dudes sitting in a room talking into sticks, man.
If it wasn't funny, then let's blame it on the duck.
Top 5, man. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't want a stalker.
Well, hello, Shirley. It's been a while.
Miss Shirley, please have you scanned your FTV card back on Pirate Radio now.
Have you scanned your MVP card?
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to Pirate Radio Live here on a Wednesday. Happy hump day to you and yours. Clip Brock here in the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930, online, pr927fm.com. And we'd love for you to hang out with us on YouTube and Facebook Live. We are there with you, taking your questions, comments, concerns, thoughts on ECU baseball following their loss to Duke last night at Clark LeClaire Stadium. Pirates will be on the road at Tulane this weekend. We'll preview that series coming up Friday with Corey Glore, play-by-play voice of the Tulane Green Wave. So we'll recap last night and have more for you on that coming up during today's show. Also got some guests to get to. Ken Watlington, WNCT Channel 9, will join us in about 20 minutes or so. We'll talk some ECU club baseball at 4 o'clock with Shea Ward as they are preparing for postseason play, trying to win a championship. We'll give you all the details on that. ECU softball trying to win a championship in Wichita, Kansas. Round 1 complete as they win earlier today. So we'll talk to the head softball coach of the Pirates, Shane Winkler, live in Wichita. He'll join us coming up in about an hour and a half. And Holton Ahlers will join us as well on the Pirate Radio Live line. His New York Knicks in action tonight. Game 2 of their series against the Pacers. We'll talk about what's going on. Stanley Cup and NBA playoffs. We'll go inside the Canes corner with Alex Harper. Heartbreaker late last night as the Canes lose in double overtime. Shirley Rhodes is here. A-Harp, the Snapper, is here. And Chon, the former Snapper, hanging out with a pickle today. What's up, Chon?
In the building, baby. And yes, I do have my little snack here.
Little snack.
You don't mind if I snack on it a little bit, do you? For sure, in terms of snacking?
You can snack on it a little bit.
Oh, all right.
Because that's what you asked. So
thanks, man.
Just a little bit of a snack. Are you dill?
Gotta be dill.
Gotta be dill.
It can't be bread and butter. They told us that.
Too sweet? Has it got sugar or something?
Yeah, I guess sugar in it. Which is fine with me because I don't like that kind of pickle.
Yeah.
I go dill all the way.
Me too. Not a big sweet pickle guy.
Nah, not me. Not me.
All right. Can I turn this? This is over.
Sure, why not?
All right.
Hey, tough day to be a Pirate. Tough day to be a Cane.
Is it?
But it's a great day to be a sports trivia goer.
Oh, tonight, 8 o'clock, AJ McMurphy.
Yes, sir.
I think it's still an okay day to be a Pirate.
Be a bird. That's...
I want the goal... Well, I guess there's a lot of goals.
Yeah.
You want to talk about goals?
Sure.
Win the conference regular season. We're pretty close to putting a check by that.
Yes.
Win the conference tournament. Not mandatory for your long-term goals, but another ring, another notch on the belt. I think we have a great chance of doing that in Clearwater.
I agree.
Make the NCAA tournament. Ready to put a check mark on that one with a pen. Host a regional. I feel pretty darn good that that's going to happen. Those are huge check marks. Be a top 8 national seed. That one could be slipping away. So, yeah, not great, but man, I feel like we I think we take it for granted, Chandler. We just take for granted that this team's going to go out there and win every single game. But it is pretty cool to be able to go to and cover and be a fan of a top 10 team in any sport.
And go to top 10, like a top 10 environment like Clark LeClaire Stadium like it was last night. Not as much fans as I expected, especially with the students. Went to right field a few times yesterday, and it was not as deep as the Carolina game early on in the year when NC State came to town a week or two ago. So I understand that with students being gone for the summer, but it still got loud there a few times last night, but not as much because the Pirates just were not able to produce a lot of hits and especially not enough runs to get it done last night against the Blue Devils, who can hit the ball pretty darn good, and credit goes to former Eric Tyler.
E.T., former ECU third baseman, part of that staff.
It's a great day to be a Pirate, though. Every day, but especially today.
I'm thrilled with where this baseball team is.
Yeah, and I'm also thrilled about this softball team.
Yeah.
Give me that Wink.
All you got to do is just give me that Wink.
We'll talk to him today.
Shane Winkler will join us later on. They win earlier today, 4-0, that final score against UAB, who had just knocked them off 2 games in a row. So good win today for Shane Winkler's team. We'll go down that bracket in a moment. But last night, Chandler, East Carolina, to give up 5 runs. If I told you, hey, Duke's scoring 5 runs tonight before the game, what would you have said?
I would have been like, give me the Pirates.
Give me all that.
Give me the Pirates.
We will definitely take that. The problem is, of course, the bats. And it felt like
only 4 hits last night, and that's so weird to see in the East Carolina, in the score bug for East Carolina.
I believe I see name redacted say that was the least amount of hits for the Pirates this season.
Yes.
Sounds about right. Yeah, just expected more runs, and I expected Duke to score more.
Well, here's the stat to consider right here.
All right.
The Pirates and Blue Devils combined to go 1 for 23 with runners in scoring position.
Yikes.
And left a total of 21 men on base.
Risp.
Between
stats to consider
between the two teams last night.
Well, how many solo shots did Duke hit?
They had back-to-back. Both of them were solo because it was 2-0 at the time. So I guess only 2 because I think when they got up 2-0, that was through base hits, I think.
Speaking of solo, how do you feel about the bloodline, Alex?
Currently or all time?
Currently. I kind of like this influx thing they're doing.
You do like it?
I think so.
I like the idea. I think the people that they have in it is a snooze fest.
Okay.
I don't find solo entertaining whatsoever.
There's your bloodline update. But how many times, Chandler, did it feel like, DiLorenzo gets a strikeout or Winter, they get out of a jam, and it's like, all right, momentum's ours. Here we go. Time to score.
No, when D'Lo got out of that jam yesterday, and we really don't see a lot of emotion from D'Lo, but Jackson DiLorenzo, after striking that guy looking, pumping his fist, getting fired up, crowd's fired up. Crowd's still there, by the way, even though we're down, I believe, 4-1 at that point. And I felt really good about, and what did I say? Last week? I feel comfortable, and one of the 4 or 5 things where I feel comfortable with this ball club is when they're down. And I thought maybe the bats could get fired up, but they just never were able to produce.
That they weren't. Newton.
And guys like Cunningham, like Carter Cunningham, who you really feel confident when he goes to the plate, wasn't able to do anything last night. Riley Johnson, it says in the game notes that he did not reach base safely for the first time all year in 44 games, missed 3 games. There's been a total of 47.
That's not true.
Not true, because he did reach base on the fielder's choice.
What is that soundbite from? Rome used to always play it. Is it Ryan Leaf? That's not true. I think it's Ryan Leaf. Anyway. And Riley Johnson and Carter Cunningham want to be my MVPs? Don't think so. Nah, just so Newton says every time you lose, you look for reasons / excuses. Newton says ECU looked gassed last night. 3 errors, very few hits. Were they gassed, John? Were we too tired? Should we have taken an extra nap?
I don't know. I don't think that. I think that's an excuse that Cliff Godwin would literally throw out the door.
Yeah.
If it was an actual thing, he'd pick it up and throw it out the door. The one I think Dixon made at third, that was just a tough play, like a short hopper, where he just tried to swipe at it with his glove, and he was not able to make a play on it. The team did not seem. I don't know. They seemed dead.
I don't like to do that. Did they? Was there no chirping in the dugout? Did DiLorenzo not fire up the crowd? Like they weren't into the game? Are we going to do that since they lost? I hate doing that. They were less into this game than they were other games.
I don't know.
They just lost the game. They lose games sometimes. I don't think we have to look for little reasons like that.
I just don't know. I never felt any momentum from East Carolina last night. I think that's what I meant to say. Just from the jump.
From the get?
From the get.
To this day?
And I feel like there's always some sort of momentum in a ball game.
What I just said, like getting out of those innings and jams, all those runners in scoring position.
And then nothing happened.
But yeah, they didn't hit last night. I don't know. People like to talk about body language and all this stuff when you lose. Sometimes you just lose.
I didn't say anybody was having
I said people. I didn't say you.
Okay.
But you're one.
But
I
am people.
You're one of those people. You are a people. Pirates fall to the Devils last night, 5-2. Got Tulane this weekend. What's left? My Super Bowls next week. My World Series. My NBA Finals. My Stanley Cup. My Tour de France. Oui. ECU Campbell.
Yeah.
We got to beat. I think you should allow one F-bomb a year on the radio.
Where would you use it? How would you use it?
We've got to beat those mother.
Oh, that's when you would use it?
Yes, I'm so sick of Campbell.
You wouldn't use it you wouldn't use it on the Fifth Quarter Collins show?
Man, it would suck to go ahead and use it this early in the year, right? I probably should save it. I'm sick of Tevin Campbell. I'm sick of former Redskin. I think he was Craven Jesse Campbell. I'm sick of Eldon Campbell.
I'm never tired of Glenn Campbell.
I'm sick of Nev Campbell.
Campbell soup.
Hate it. By the way, Patrick Mason will not be on today's show. His girlfriend is putting her dog to rest today.
Oh.
Sad day. So we'll catch up with P. Mason next week.
Man.
That gives us another week to make the soup song.
Soup deal. Soup deal.
I sent Patrick a tweet the other day. I was watching the show. Y'all don't watch anything. What do y'all do? Do y'all have lives?
TikTok.
Alex is busy. He's got football. He's got Little League. He's got football and Little League.
I'm watching Andy Griffith.
Yeah. So you've
discussed it.
You're an odd bird because you do the new age thing, which is scroll TikTok. And if you're not doing that, you're watching shows from 70 years ago.
Let me take a break. Let me see what Opie broke this time. Let me see why Andy's upset with Barney.
Which I think is cool. You're in both eras, both generations. What'd you say, Alex?
I don't think I said anything.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Nothing of note.
In fact, I think you said we've talked about this.
Yeah. Because Chandler was bringing up him watching the Andy Griffith show again. And I said, we've covered this.
I watched a show called Them on Prime. And there was a soup scene in it.
So do you ever, like, when you hear soup, when you see soup, when you smell soup, do you think of Patrick Mason?
Absolutely. I think there's just about like almost every word I think about something or someone or a moment or a song or something.
What is it, like, when you think about me, what is it that you see? Or
that sounds like a love song. When you think about me, what is it do you see?
Oh, man.
Oh.
I think we got something going here.
I think of a friend, a confidant, somebody that if I wish more people were like you, the world would be a better place.
Awesome.
Think about all those things.
Thank you.
But like other things, there are things I see that make me think about you.
That's what I meant. That's what I was asking.
Like candied apples.
A beach ball.
Is there a backstory behind that?
Yes. His head is giant, like in candy apple.
Candy apples aren't that big, though.
Compared to the stick they're on, Alex. Go look again, my friend.
You are being so realistic.
Do you understand perspective? Do you understand relativity?
Do you understand jokes?
Some would say.
We've talked about this. You got to go with the flow, man. You're not a go with the flow guy. You're a go against the flow. You're like a salmon swimming upstream.
You go against the grain, bro.
Yeah.
Go with the grain. We are the grain. Go with us.
Jamie says, hey now. Last night, Foo Fighters played all the hits.
Oh.
Unfortunately, ECU did not get many hits. Hey now.
Oh, come on now. Low blow there. Low blow.
Steve says, happy Sports Trivia Wednesday, MFs. Steve said the bats weren't ever long enough. That's decent. Jamie says there was no hero. All right. Now we're playing a little game here. I like it. Little Foo Fighters and ECU baseball. He's a great show. They played for 2 hours, 45 minutes. My God. Longest single band show I've ever been to. Jamie, did they play Big Me? They still play that all these days later. Big Me. Jamie says, fact of the matter in this conference, these games matter more, unfortunately. In the ACC, it's just another game. I disagree with Duke playing the number 6 team in the country being just another game. I'll disagree with that. But, yeah, these games are huge for East Carolina. We've talked about it when it comes to RPI and all that stuff. Steve says, Earl Campbell, can't stand him. Could you stop showing that highlight of people ripping off his jersey? I get it. You had cheap jerseys back in the day. We get it. Enough. Jerry says, you both must have never heard about Casey Kasem's legendary meltdown. They came back from an upbeat song followed by a dedication about a dead dog. Casey was livid.
I want to hear Casey Kasem be upset.
I've definitely heard that before. Mark says, soup, there it is.
Soup, there it is.
Jamie said they did not play Big Me. It's not a great conference song. I like it. It's a very kind of just chill, laid back tune. But it's not a good Dave Grohl, super rocker, excited rock song. So I get it. Mike P was also at Foo Fighters. No wonder nobody was at the game last night, Sean. They were all at the Foo Fighters concert. Or, like me, watching the Canes lose again. We'll go inside the Canes corner a little later on. Good news. Well, the school got on the big stage on SportsCenter last night. Riley Johnson bringing one in. Shirley, let's hear it.
Number 1, Duke, East Carolina. Fly ball, deep right center, East Carolina's Riley Johnson. Oh! That was great.
Ow!
That was great. I mean, look at that. Right place, right time. Got it.
Some of these people, man, makes you miss Stuart Scott. That guy wasn't bad, but like Stuart Scott.
I'll give him credit. He, at the very least, corrected himself.
I was going to say, what do we think about this?
We may be making progress.
I wonder if the teleprompter intern, non-sports person, put Eastern, and maybe he's a sports guy.
And maybe she should get fired.
I'm just saying, we don't know what happened. I don't have any inside sources up in Bristol. But you're going to give him credit on the quick correction.
Only because of the company that he works for, they have a track record of getting it wrong and also not caring.
Yeah.
To get it right. So at least he corrected himself.
Same with a lot of these TV people. These people on TV.
I mean,
making mistakes.
They just say what they want and give us this fake news. Shirley, hit it one more time. That was a quick correction. I got to give him credit for that.
Number 1, Duke, East Carolina. Fly ball, deep right center, East Carolina's Riley Johnson.
That person is?
Oh!
You can cut it.
That was great.
It's a lot like the it falls off the mark.
I guess half credit for him getting it right. Pirates number 1 on SportsCenter, number 2 in the game last night. Someone say they laid at number 2. Am I right?
Oh,
talking about?
I think you said that.
I did.
Yeah, you just did.
Steve says Casey Kasem, also the voice of Shaggy. Thanks, Steve. Thank you for your contributions.
No, Scoob.
Yeah, that's Shaggy.
Yeah.
Chandler, what was their van called?
Oh, the machine.
What kind of machine?
Not Green Machine.
Not Mean Machine. That was Burt Reynolds and
something.
Are you kidding me?
Machine. I know it's something machine.
Yeah. Burt Kreischer, I'm the Machine. Welcome, my son. Welcome to the Machine. Pink Floyd. I'm not giving you hints. I'm just saying machines. Let's take a break.
What is it?
Well, I'm not telling you. And you can't look it up. You got to figure it out.
All right, I will. I'll think about it.
Chandler's got a busy break ahead trying to figure out what the gang used to ride around in the blank machine on Scooby-Doo. Ken Watlington knows, and he'll tell us all.
Mystery Machine.
Yeah, baby! Woo! We'll take a break, come back. More to go after this.
Here with Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. It's a great time to buy a used vehicle.
It's not a great time, it's a perfect time to buy a used car from Brown & Wood. We have over 115 used vehicles in stock, and we're number one in the market on price. We have limited lifetime powertrain on all of our used cars under 80,000 miles, so go to brownandwoodauto.com to find out more. 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal, to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Home runs and high fives always go better with a Bud Light. Bud Light is America's favorite light beer and the official beer of the ECU Pirates. Whether you're headed to the ballpark, the jungle, or the couch, be sure to pick up and order some Bud Light and enjoy the ball game. Bud Light is always easy to drink and easy to enjoy. And remember, Pirate Nation, stay in the game and please drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Go Pirates!
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates!
This is Talbot Green with Integrity Home Mortgage. Are you ready and pre-approved if the home you want to purchase comes for sale today? This is a very important step when trying to purchase a home in the current market. Integrity Home Mortgage offers a wide variety of loan programs. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joe M. Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with the superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender, NMLS 208516.
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure to have the best and comfortable shoes with a stop at Fleet Feet. This is ECU alum Chris Lunyon, owner of Fleet Feet of Greenville, and we provide solutions through one-on-one service to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Come visit us at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet, we run for you.
Hey Pirate fans, this is Coach Cliff Godwin. The physicians at Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center have been caring for our athletes at ECU for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for our sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care, physical therapy, and diagnostic testing. For experienced and professional services, call the team at Orthopedics East at 252-757-2663 or visit them online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Your first stop for shopping is at Shimmer Boutique. This is Ashley from Shimmer. We are fully stocked with the latest apparel, shoes, and accessories and more. If you need gift ideas or some shopping therapy for yourself, stop by today. Looking for the hottest shoes on the market? Shimmer has the biggest selection of Hey Dudes anywhere. Shimmer has the newest Yeti products and colors. Want this year's most popular bag? Shimmer has a great selection of all your bog bag needs and accessories. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, and Jacksonville.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of.
Are you dare to walk the plank, matey?
Stop it, you're killing me.
Pirate Radio, the voice of the pirate nation. We'll take you to the edge.
It's for you.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Have you always dreamed of having your own backyard oasis? Elite Pools in Greenville can make that dream a reality. The professionals at Elite Pools are experts in fiberglass and gunite pool installation and renovation, and their goal is to deliver the highest quality at an affordable price. Visit the Elite Pools showroom in Greenville across from Agri Supply, or visit their website at elitepoolsnc.com. You can also give them a call at 689-6557. Transform your backyard into a destination with Elite Pools. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Chandler listened to the Casey Kasem meltdown during the break.
Like the radio station I work for in Whiteville, North Carolina, they do a lot of Casey Kasem stuff, and like I would listen to it, and I'm like, man, he's a soft-spoken, very nice gentleman. So it was weird hearing him say GD and the F-bomb several times in a minute and a half video.
That's one of my favorite cartoons, by the way, GD and the F-bomb.
GD and the F-bomb coming up.
Ken Watlington's here. Hey, Ken.
How do you follow that?
Have you, Shirley loves news bloopers. When are we going to get a Ken Watlington news blooper?
Oh, they're out there.
Oh, my goodness.
Out there?
Oh, they're out there. They're this is
that's a nervous laugh.
This is a true story. The New Hanover County Fair, way back in the day. I'm doing a live shot, and we're playing some sound from like people talking about being at the fair. I was at the top of one of the slides, so when the sound was over, I was going to come back on camera, slide down the slide, and wrap up my live shot. Well, right as I'm about to slide down, this little kid jumps in front of me. He's at the fair. He wants to go down the slide. So I kind of ad-lib a little bit, waste some time. I think he's clear, right? I go down the little circular slide. I get right to the bottom, and he's just starting to stand up, both feet right into his back on live TV.
Oh,
wow. Oh, no.
Is this on YouTube?
Oh, it's somewhere out there.
How old was the kid?
He's 6, maybe 5 or 6.
Oh, no. Was
crying,
like,
he just got back home. I'm so sorry, buddy. It's okay. Yeah,
not the first time.
Live television.
We're knocking out kids at the New Hanover Fair.
Kicked a kid with both feet.
Very cool. Anytime you're out there in the field and reporters do anything physical, it gets funny. Like the grapes lady.
Oh my God. Got the wind knocked out of her.
What was another one? Oh, somebody was shooting doing the slingshot with a watermelon, right?
Yep.
And it went right in her face.
Yeah.
Like there's some you got to be careful out there.
I'm sure there's others that's happened in my career, but
no.
God,
no Bill O'Reilly or Chris Berman like you just cussing at all the underlings there at Channel 9?
No, not yet. No, never.
No,
I would never. I did walk off camera one time. Like there was supposed to be some video playing. I had nothing else left to say, so I just was like, walked off the shot.
The Augusta High School.
That's
really
what
on that day at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death.
Country ass town. Get me out of this country. News bloopers. Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Jamie would pay to see that.
We'll
hook you up with his information.
Exactly. A little side hustle.
Tyler says PMace uses JJC and not JC for social media purposes. Thoughts? I think Patrick's an idiot.
Wow.
Oh. What else? I mean, what else?
So you pick to say that today he's not coming in, right?
Right. That's kind of lame of me, right?
Yeah.
I guess he hasn't got the memo, or he's an anarchist. He is go against the grain. He's an Alex Harper type
Alex
of guy.
Harper, yeah.
Alex Harper's a big JJC guy. That's the kind of people they are. They're nonconformist. Hey, don't tell me what to do. I'll do what I want to do. Those types of people.
And JC sounds so much smoother too. Like, easier to say. I would say easier to say. It's just one less letter.
But for you, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. A lot can go wrong between that second and third letter.
For sure.
It sure can, Casey.
Yeah.
All right, A-Harp, get in here. You and Ken were, I thought it was about to be a funeral. I think Alex kind of halfway believes. I know Ken doesn't believe the Hurricanes have a chance.
I just said off air. Canes in 6.
What?
Rocky?
This series is not over, boys.
It's not.
Okay, I like that.
I mean,
Alex, it's not.
I was going to put the panic button out there to see if y'all would hit it. I guess I'll take it back.
No, I mean, not panic. A little concerned, mostly at how bad our special teams has been, considering that was a strength for us heading into the playoffs. But as I said to Ken right before the segment started, 2022, Metropolitan first seed versus the 3 seed. Home team wins first 2 games. The only road game won was in Game 7, where the 3 seed took it. Do you know the 2 teams that played that series?
Tell me.
The Carolina Hurricanes and the New York Rangers.
Yep.
Although the Canes are the 2 seed in the Metropolitan this year.
Indeed.
Close enough.
3 seed in the NHL. Sorry.
Which is stupid. I'm going to go ahead and complain about that more. And I complained about it before the series started. We need to fix that, NHL.
Fix it.
We do not need the team with the second most points in the entire NHL, I believe, being on the road in round 2 of the playoffs.
Against the best team.
I agree.
Not fair.
I agree, but at the same time, if you're going to win the championship, you got to beat the best teams.
And so far,
if we weren't playing them now, we would probably be playing them in
the next
round 3.
That's fine. So, all right, let's do Celtics Timberwolves tonight. Why not? Well, let's do it tonight.
I'd watch that.
Yeah,
I would.
All right, and then we'll put the Suns play the Bulls in the first round.
The Bulls.
That would be good.
It would not be good. That's not how this works. All right, it's NFL playoff time today in wild card action. We got
the Commanders,
the Chiefs versus the Eagles, and the Panthers taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh,
because this is how Alex thinks the playoffs should work. Get out of here, man. There's a reason we set up 1 versus 8. It's nice. It's easy to follow. The NHL and their Canadian-Russian rules. Everything they got going on.
I think you mean French Canadian.
God.
Montreal and we're gonna play. Number 2. Yeah, they play best team. What accent am I doing now?
All of them.
That's like a mixture.
Alex, Ken, as a novice hockey guy, I found this.
That's being nice.
Interesting, or I was talking about myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're an expert.
Oh, crap, we're screwed.
I found this interesting, ironic. I may be way off. The Canes had a silly amount of shots and shots on goal last night, correct? But during the power play, they would pass it around, which they had opportunities, but they were not really firing on power plays. They were more being passive, I would say. Do we not agree?
No, I agree. I mean, I saw a stat earlier. I think we have 6 shots on power play through games 1 and 2, which is abysmal.
Not good.
Absolutely abysmal.
But when it was full strength, they're peppering just shot after shot after shot, and you're thinking some of those are going to go eventually, because that's kind of the name of their game, is to just get as many shots on goal as possible. But you're right, they got to get more when they're on the power play. They also got to kill some power plays.
Yeah,
we also need to stop committing penalties when we're on the power play. We've had a multitude.
Was it 4 seconds in one of the power plays last
We've
night?
had 3 or 4 penalties, power plays taken away from us because we commit a penalty as soon as we get on the power play and don't even get a chance to get going.
Remind me, was the last goal the Rangers scored, was that even or power play?
Power play.
That was power play, yeah.
Yep.
went to the box too much.
Mm-hmm.
And how many of those are just bad plays by the Hurricanes? How many are bad calls? How many are iffy? I mean, I felt like last night every penalty was just about a penalty, right? Like, or
yes.
argue
them. You can't argue the penalties. You can argue why some of the decisions by the Canes players, like why did you do that?
Yeah. Okay.
But no, they were the right calls technically by the Stripes.
Off topic a little bit. So the head coach of the Rangers is
Peter
Laviolette,
former Canes coach.
He was the coach in 06 when we won the cup.
I mentioned to Brian North, I think. Oh, sorry.
What?
Some guy at another, I think he does like TV out of his basement. I don't know what he does. But I mentioned to him on Friday that like it seems like the Canes always play against Peter Laviolette or Paul Maurice.
Yeah.
And Paul Maurice, I didn't even know this, is the coach of
Florida?
Yeah, the Florida Panthers. We could see, well, we got a long ways to go now.
A long way.
But could see another former Canes coach in these playoffs. I just found that interesting. Chandler doesn't find any of this interesting.
Let's talk baseball.
Oh, that didn't go well either.
Oh.
Kiwanis won yesterday.
Hey! K-Town, stay down.
Seahawks won again.
Of course they
You're on
did.
a streak?
Yeah.
Guess what they did over the weekend?
What?
3-game sweep.
Swept the Camels?
Yeah.
We'll see the Camels next week. Should we be talking about UNCW hosting in Wilmington now?
If they went out.
Really? When's the last time that happened?
That they went out or hosted?
Hosted.
Never, ever, ever.
Really?
Can Brooks Field host?
I think they got enough capacity. I mean, it's not going to happen. They'd
I
have
asked
to be
somebody that question.
They'd have to be a national level seed to even sniff hosting, so they're not going to.
Yeah.
If they went out, their RPI will be in the top 25-ish.
So they'll be the 2 here in Greenville.
It's possible. Right now, one of the projections I saw today had them as the 2 at Clemson.
The projection I saw today had the Longhorns coming back to town.
I saw that too.
Good.
PTSD.
Bring them. We owe them. It's going to be a horns down fest. Oh, no. They're going to have to sing the song. And we're gonna have to be quiet.
No.
Everybody remove your caps and put your hand over your heart. That guy on Twitter that compared it to the national anthem, they have a sense of delusion.
That's sick.
That even Chapel Hill people don't have.
Like, that man is sick in the head.
I was shocked. I was like, man, these Texas people are literally lost
And they
in
have
the brain.
Rodney Terry. They have him brainwashed.
Yeah. He, what was he mad about? Handshakes or something?
Handshakes, because the players, I think UCF players were doing the horns down.
Yeah.
And he was
In the handshake line.
Yeah.
I am so sick of teams lose. Like when East Carolina loses, I want to call intern Zach out to his face, but he's not here.
Yeah.
But I feel like every time we lose, and he didn't do it last night because Duke is a good team, but he does the whole, they're acting like they won the World Series. Well, we were the number 5 team in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. They avoided a sweep.
They avoided a sweep. They won a game that could have gone either way. They're excited. I just don't understand.
He didn't say that, but he did write a novel on Twitter that I did not read about ECU baseball. Did you see it?
When?
Last night after the Duke game.
No.
Dude, it's like he connected like 4 different threads because you reached a character limit like multiple times.
What's he talking about?
Oh, boy.
I don't know. I read like the first 2 lines and I was like, yeah, I'm not reading all that.
The old, I'm sorry that happened to you, or congratulations. Love that. All right, you want me to read it? All right, ECU fans are not going to like... you need some punctuation, buddy. All right.
Takes up too many characters.
True. ECU fans are not going to like me tonight. We can't blame our pitching and game schedule and everything every time we lose. Yes, we played twice Sunday, but we still played 4 less innings this weekend. During regionals, we don't get a choice of whether we play twice in a day or not. The pitchers would only have had 24. You know what? This is boring me.
That's what I'm saying. I read like the first 2 lines. I was like, Zach, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Shout out to Zach, by the way. I miss him already.
I miss all our turns. which is why
Turns.
we cannot take Alex for granted.
Nope.
We appreciate you being here.
Never
Alex.
take him for granted.
I love you guys.
Yeah.
Love you too, buddy.
Love you, bud.
We'll check in with Zach at some point.
Saw Joey last night at the baseball game for the last time, probably in a while. Maybe
Young
ever.
Joey?
Yeah. He's got an internship, a huge internship coming up. But he did say something about maybe this summer getting him on the horn and catching up with him.
Like him coming on the show?
Yeah.
Boy, people are excited about that. They
Clamoring
are pumping their fist in their cars listening to that.
Come the first week of July and you got nothing to talk about. You're like, you know what? It's a great idea.
So you're saying one day this summer we might interview Joey?
No, him just call in and just say, "What's up?" Be like, "What's going on?" And have like an actual phone conversation
That
with him.
is peak programming. My God.
No, I'm not doing anything. Just
What'd you have for
sitting
lunch
here.
today? What's up, dude?
What's up, fellas?
What's going on, guys?
All right, well, there you go, folks. Little tease.
Tune in this summer.
Stay
July
tuned.
2nd,
Catch it up with
4:10.
Cliff, we might have to get T-shirts made for that.
Hold on, let me get Glenn to make a graphic. Let me text him real quick.
Joey's going to call in and say hi.
Put a countdown, one of those countdowns.
The Joey counter. The Puerto Rican dream. Chandler, thank you for setting that up for me, man.
No, he told me, and I was like, okay.
Exclusive.
No, he told me that, and I was like, all right.
Now Ken's going to steal it for his news program. Damn it. I got something to tell you guys, too. People are going to be stopping by. Did Jonathan talk to you or you?
Nope.
You, Chandler, or you, Alex? There's some kind of scavenger hunt going on. And people are going to be coming by between 4 and 5:30 and picking up Pirate Radio koozies.
Oh, cool.
And I'm going to need somebody to man the lobby.
All right.
So.
Not it.
Ken.
Your last one, you got to stay.
I got to do
Call
the
the
news.
boss.
I got to go kick some children on live TV. I can't do it.
I got some children kicking to do. That should be your new bit, Ken. Just every news report, you find yourself somehow kicking a child. And we're out at the first day of school here at South Central High School. Boom! Just kick one of them kids.
Well, I don't want to kick somebody that might actually kick me back either.
All right, we're at W.H. Robinson Elementary
There we go.
School.
There we go.
I will have you know, I did do a YouTube search just to see if that video existed in the interwebs.
You can't find it?
Nope, can't find
thank
it.
God. I've watched
But
it
I
recently.
will continue to search.
He's a man of many names, too.
No, it might not have my name in it. Maybe that's why.
Steve says we need a David.
I didn't search it with your name. I searched New Hanover County Fair boy on slide.
Hi. We'll put a K-dub in there. We need a David Price Construction countdown to Joey being on the air for 3 minutes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
We'll get that graphic going.
Can we get the ticker? Hey, Alex, at the top, can you put
Coming up in
Joey?
July.
We might talk to Joey for 2 minutes. Let's take a break. More with
He's
Ken
like,
Watlington coming up.
No, man, just at the grocery store.
Just hanging out,
What you doing?
boys. What's up?
Cool.
Bryce Young will be good this year. No, he's not, Joey.
Cool, neat story.
You owe me some wings.
Over, under, he does like a yardage.
Y'all
We
know
need to
what?
bring it back like in September after I go to that concert with him.
Oh, yeah.
We'd probably have like a better story to tell then.
Sure.
What day is that concert?
September 4th
Are you
is a
missing work
Wednesday.
for it?
Yes, I am actually missing work for it.
We'll do a live report with you and Joey on the road.
Yeah, because we'll be in D.C.
All right.
All right.
Hey, folks,
We
our
just keep adding to the
our
list.
July, September, August, man, it's going to be awesome.
I mean, you might have
there
a
or be
little,
square.
you might not have a whole lot to talk about that week. So, we can help fill the time.
The first week of September?
I was being sarcastic, Cliff.
We can be.
Good one, Shirley. That one. You're right. That was.
We can call him. We can have him a part of the Survivor, and call him then.
That's exciting too, Chandler. We'll be back with you after this.
Golden Ticket Cinemas is Greenville's newest movie theater and is now open in the Greenville Grand location on Greenville Boulevard near Cracker Barrel. Experience the ultimate movie magic with their Elite experience. The Elite Theater has the largest screen in Greenville, state-of-the-art 4K laser projection, immersive Dolby Atmos sound, and heated luxury recliners. And coming soon, Eastern North Carolina's only IMAX theater. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show in style with luxurious amenities and top-notch service at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
Aces for Autism, a nonprofit, is here to provide opportunities for individuals with autism and their families. A place of hope, joy, and success. Whether it's helping a child make their first sound or preparing a young adult for vocational opportunities, we provide support where it wasn't available before. You can help us support families by supporting Aces for Autism's Team Together campaign. There are many ways to participate, such as buying a brick or sponsoring a room. To learn more about our state-of-the-art facility, visit acestogether.com.
This is your What's New update brought to you by Greenville Auto World. What's new? Greenville Auto World has new owners and is part of the DriveHereNow.com team of dealerships. New owner Tommy Cook and his team have 4 dealerships with a fully stocked inventory, over 200 SUVs, trucks, cars, and over 50 lenders, and has financing for anybody. Get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. Greenville Auto World, Highway 43 at Bells Fork across from Speedway. Pirates supporting pirates.
This is Holton Ahlers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30-plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. ansonbelt.com. Over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holton Ahlers Show.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that creamy, dreamy, meaty, topping, pepperoni popping. Give me that crispy, Kobe, Papa John's. Better get you some. Try the trio before it's gone.
Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates.
Do you struggle with sleep issues, anxiety, or pain? Let your CBD store find you a natural solution. Your CBD store's wellness specialist will help find the right product for you. Their award-winning products are safe and tested for purity and quality. Your CBD store's unique boutique also carries THCA flower and pre-rolls, Delta gummies and seltzers, pet products, jewelry, and more. Mention this ad for 10% off your purchase. Call ahead for pickup at 999-5127. Your CBD store, open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 7, and located at 420 East Arlington Boulevard in Greenville. Go Pirates!
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
The Holton Ahlers Show.
Julius Wood, now Dallas Cowboy. Tell us a little bit about just like the conversations where you thought you might end up before the draft versus obviously where you're going to, which is the Dallas Cowboys.
That whole pre-draft process, just talking with my agent, I could have went anywhere from 5th to 7th round, but the situation that I am in with the Dallas Cowboys, that was the situation that I feel like was meant to be.
The Holton Ahlers Show, powered by SouthernEase.com. Thursdays and Fridays at 6, right here on Pirate Radio.
This is John David Baker, offense coordinator for the ECU Pirates, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville is under new management with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find. It's on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Kendrick Perkins, top 5 big-time defenders of all time.
The glove.
Gary Payton, Kevin Garnett, Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, and number 1, he's got Ben Wallace.
Ben Wallace.
Here's some trivia. Where did Ben Wallace go to college? It's a Division II school.
Yeah.
Ben Wallace.
What state?
The Commonwealth of Virginia.
Virginia Union. Ding, 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 ding. All right.
I think that's right, at least. No, it is. It is.
Thanks for tuning in today, folks, especially if you're on Facebook and YouTube, as you can see. Going across the scroll right now. We've got a huge show potentially coming your way this summer.
No specific date. No. You just got to tune in every day.
Everybody wakes up every morning and says,
it's today today.
It's today.
I'd like to read the whole thing, but it's going so slow that
nothing.
You can read it for yourselves. Well done, A-Hart.
Good job, buddy.
You are putting in the work. Chad says we should do a Where Are They Now interns edition this summer. I want to talk to Connor.
Where's Josh Graham?
Where is that Josh Graham? Last I heard, he was licking the floor at the ACC headquarters.
Wow. Where is that Briley one? Briley.
By the way,
Nashville.
I know. I was being sarcastic again.
Sarcastic.
Flew right over your head.
No, that time I knew you were being sarcastic, but from now on, every time Shirley's sarcastic, I'm going to play dumb. And act like I don't know she's being sarcastic.
You're going to be like Alex Harper?
Pretty much. I'm going to Alex Harper all your bits.
Shout out to former Pirate Radio intern and WWE
superstar?
Never mind. She was at another station. Hannah Jeffries got engaged over the weekend.
She was an intern at our station.
Yeah, I was going to say, she interned at NCT.
She
worked
employed.
at WIT.
Classic Brian Bailey took her from here.
Yep, she sure did.
And then
he sure did.
ITN took her from us.
That's how the business is, people. It is cutthroat.
How the cookie crumble.
And you know what? That's the problem in today's society. All this transferring to other stations.
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
Maybe I'll hit the portal one day.
That would be huge news. Could you give us that first? Could we?
Yeah, we'll do the announcement in here. We'll lay some different TV station coffee mugs out on the table, and I'll just pick one.
I don't think we have the NIL funds to get K-Dub here.
Yeah.
Sure you do.
Pirate Radio.
We'll give them some cool shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all about the swag around
Something
here.
besides a UNCW shirt, because apparently that's all I got.
And shout out to another person that didn't work at WNCT Channel 9. We saw her on TV earlier. Our mutual friend Ariel Epstein.
The prop queen.
It was like a cut-in game was going on, and Ariel pops up talking.
Yep. It's like half baseball, half Ariel.
Hey, that's my kind of day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Luke says, Good Morning America is going to take clip. Yeah.
I can see that. You and Strahan, how I saw it.
One issue, I'm not up that early. Can we do like a good mid-afternoon America? That's when I really get going.
Like
good evening, America.
You need to have like a time slot like the one, like The View or something like that, where it's like mid-afternoon.
You and Whoopi.
Talking about
the duo everybody's dying for.
Whoopi and Clip.
Good America Live.
Good afternoon, America.
You could do Good Morning America for the West Coast.
I'm just still up, or no.
Yeah, so
how does time
it'd be
work?
like 10, 11.
Yeah,
Okay.
because if
Better.
you do
All
it,
right.
if you remote in,
But I'm going to do it
you're on
from
the
here.
East
Do it from the East
but
Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Act like I'm in Seattle, Washington, or whatever.
Yeah.
Good idea. Ken, do you have aspirations to go national?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. What would be your dream gig?
I mean, I'm living the dream right now.
Good answer.
Would it be like
wink?
Are you Dan Rather?
Am I 91? No.
Are you Chris Hansen? Have a seat over here.
Yes. What's going on here?
You said this. You kicked this kid.
Oh, yeah, that was me.
I wonder. I wonder if people like you. I want to be Chris Berman. You want to be Dan Rather. Do people want to be like the next big Predator guy? Like I want to be the Predator guy.
I just want to be the guy that messes everybody's lives up.
Why'd you sit that pizza down over there and come have a seat?
What?
Come have a seat because
There's a lot of,
this ring cam footage is quite interesting.
They still make Zima? I had no idea.
I got it off eBay.
There is a lot of folks on like TikTok and social media that like are doing it.
Yeah, I've seen that on YouTube. Yeah. They're like kind of want to be, but I mean, if they're bringing down real predators, good
absolutely.
for them. But if it's all,
But if you're following me around the food line, stop.
Has this happened to you, kid? That man looks like he's going to kick my child.
I've seen it happen.
Did you say kidnap? No, kick. He's going to kick him in the face, in the back. All right. Hurricanes not dead.
Yet.
Braves not dead as long as they play at home.
Hey, you know what?
Or the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the year the Braves don't win the division. There's not sky-high expectations. And they get hot as the wild card team and win the whole thing.
We turned the table on the Phillies.
Yeah. Ha-ha.
Look at this new optimistic Ken Watlington. I like this guy.
it.
Well, it's a long way to go.
Commanders going to the playoffs?
Playoffs? They're winning the whole thing.
Yeah. Hey. Hopefully the playoffs are set up like Alex wants to, and we'll go ahead and get all the good teams knocked out early.
Exactly.
And we'll be the last man standing.
The Eagles are, first round against the 74 Dolphins.
They're bringing back Zonka. All right, Ken, what you got coming up on WNCT Channel 9 News?
What are we talking about today? I should know this.
No, just don't
the news
spoil
is
it.
ever changing. So
yeah, that's true.
We'll have it all for you at 5, 5:36, 10, and 11.
That is crazy. Something that hasn't happened yet could be on the news.
They're having
the first story at 5 o'clock.
They're having Joey on.
We already had that pre-scheduled. Sorry, guys.
I like the Saturday Night Live bit where it's like there's something in below your sink in the cabinet that could kill your entire family right now. We'll tell you about it in 20
After
minutes.
the break.
Yeah, they did a whole thing like that. It was pretty funny. Ken, thank you, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Check you out on WNCT Channel 9. Go Canes.
Woo.
Go Bravos.
Yes.
And go all your teams out there. I want everybody to win. Let's let everybody win.
Let everybody get a trophy.
Everybody feeling good.
Yeah.
By the way, news coming up today after Champions League.
That's right.
So
there may not be a 5 o'clock newscast today if they this Champions League game keeps going. Second leg of whoever's playing. I already forgot that too.
Oh, Martha.
I know all about our programming today.
Oh, Martha and Bethel's going to be really confused.
We get a lot of calls. Why are you showing soccer in the afternoon?
Yeah, that's going to be strange.
CBS
people
paid billions of dollars to do it.
Money. Well, take a break, come back. When we return, we'll talk some ECU club baseball. They're going for a championship. And Shea Ward will join us inside the Pirate Radio studios to tell us what they've got coming up. Also, in hour number 2, we'll go live to Wichita, just like the White Stripes did, Chandler. And talk to Shane Winkler. The Wink Pirates winners today in the AAC softball tournament. More to go. Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
No Vanessa, no personality. I'm an attitude. Everybody sing with me. Come on. Hallelujah. I can't see y'all.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me. Like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realized that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
There's a special deal at US Cellular where you can get unlimited data for just $30 a line. It's perfect for you, barbershop quartet.
That's us.
And right now, you can even get 4 free phones.
4 free phones.
US Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
In this new world of having everything delivered to your home or office, why wouldn't you start using Cellular Warehouse for all of your cellular deliveries? Toby Williams and his team are in the business of delivering phones and tablets every day to customers, which enables you to take the hassle out of visiting a store. The best thing about this great service is that it's free. Call Toby Williams today at 252-799-7051. That's 252-799-7051, and let his team make your wireless experience fast and easy. Cellular Warehouse, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent.
For years, Callie Ann Phelps has been singing about Phelps Chevrolet.
Phelps Chevrolet is the one for you. Low prices, service too. See the big dealer right away. Carolina's finest, Phelps Chevrolet.
And you'll agree with what Skylar Phelps has to say.
Nobody beats Phelps Chevrolet's prices. Nobody.
The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one.
Looking for physical therapy near you? Have you had orthopedic surgery, a work or sports injury, or a medical condition that has limited your day-to-day activities? At ENC Physical Therapy, we strive to provide one-on-one care with a personalized treatment plan with little to no wait times for initial evaluation. ENC Physical Therapy is located in Washington, a convenient 20-minute drive from Greenville. As a patient, you have options and the right to choose where to go. So give ENC Physical Therapy a call today at 252-495-0018. ENC Physical Therapy.
We all have seniors in our life who may need a little extra help with technology. University PC Care's Quick Helps are affordable, in-store, short appointments designed for seniors who may need a little TLC to help with setting up a new computer, help with email or passwords, or help with the latest online scam. They don't need to fear technology anymore. Call 252-558-1280 to schedule an in-store Quick Helps appointment for Greenville or New Bern. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
There's a common misbelief today that to make it further, you need to push yourself, that you need to give up any joy to continue your rigid routine. Or you could try another way. Take some time to enjoy life, like having a Michelob Ultra with friends, because happiness is essential to living an exceptional life. Michelob Ultra, a refreshing and balanced flavor with only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Michelob Ultra, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
If you missed the Brian Bailey Show, you missed.
Jeff Palumbo, associate head coach. Friday night, Dixon Williams had a home run. It seems like every game he goes up there and gets a home run.
Yeah, he's had a nice stretch there. I think I saw 4 games with a home run right in a row. And so, you know, I think Dixon has continued to just find his footing throughout the year, right? He's played multiple positions. I think he's done a really nice job just adapting and continuing to get more comfortable at the plate and putting together great at-bats.
Tune in Mondays at noon for the Brian Bailey Show, powered by Greenville Utilities, right here on Pirate Radio. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Down on Main Street, Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go. Join Down on Main Street every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Golden Ticket Cinemas is Greenville's newest movie theater, and it is now open in the Greenville Grand location on Greenville Boulevard near the Cracker Barrel. Catch a movie on Greenville's largest screen in the Elite Theater, or take advantage of great deals such as $5.50 Ticket Tuesdays. Get your movie tickets today at gtcinemas.com. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show in style at Golden Ticket Cinemas. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Guess what's showing now? Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
You know what? I was flipping through the channels last night after I kind of realized that the Duke ECU game was kind of getting out of hand a little bit. I kind of went back to TV and I was flipping through, and one of those Apes movies was on YouTube TV, and I was like, ugh, I bet you Clip's watching that. If he's not watching the Duke game, he's watching this.
Well, why are you anti-Planet of the Apes?
It's just not my thing. I mean, I am a sci-fi person, but apes, yeah. It's just not appealing to me.
Fine.
Why are you being a hater?
I know.
Oh, because he poo-poos on a lot of the stuff that I like all the time. So, you know what? Fair play.
Disclaimer, I've never seen a Planet of the Apes movie.
Neither have I.
Let's ask our next guest, Shea Ward. Shea, how do you feel about the Planet of the Apes movies?
I have seen every single one of them so far. So
pretty good, right?
Yeah, they are pretty good in my opinion.
There you go. My daughter has agreed to go with me, and my wife as well, but they have not seen any of them, so I'm going to try to at least have them watch a couple before we go see this new one at Golden Ticket Cinemas. Excited to go check it out. All right, Shea Ward joining us, getting ready for some baseball this weekend as the ECU club baseball team is the number 1 seed for the Mid-Atlantic Regional, and that'll be going on this weekend in Martinsville. Shea, welcome back, first of all.
Thank you.
Have you, last time we talked, you said you might add a game or a series.
We did. We added Craven Community College, and then we made up a game on Sunday for UNCW. We played them twice on a Sunday. One time it got rained out that Saturday, so they came down for one game. So we played 2 on Saturday and 2 on Sunday and swept the weekend. So
very good. And you are the top seed, getting ready for James Madison in round 1 coming up this weekend. So 4 teams in the Mid-Atlantic Regional Tournament, and this is a double elimination tournament. East Carolina, the 2 seed is Virginia Tech, 3 seed James Madison, 4 seed is Elon, and you guys will get underway coming up Friday at 3 o'clock.
Correct.
Have you seen these teams during the regular season?
Virginia Tech, yeah, but it was their first game and our second game, so they've obviously changed just as we have since then.
If you would like to attend, it looks like $8 general admission or a $20 weekend pass. They'll have concessions, a beer barn, and good news for those that can attend. All games are going to be streamed on the Facebook page. Looks like it'll be on the Martinsville Mustangs Facebook page.
Yes.
So that is that's a Coastal Plain League team.
Yep.
Very cool. All right, so Shea, you kind of build up. Nothing is, you don't take anything for granted, but you guys expect to be in this spot, expect to be in the Club Baseball World Series. So now things really get ratcheted up a bit. How are you guys feeling about it?
Now we're kind of changing the mindset of everyone's 0-0, and we're kind of being the hunted now.
Yeah,
everyone wants to beat us. Where at the beginning of the year we were ranked 20th in the nation, and we were like, well, we got something to prove here. So we proved that during the regular season. Now we just have to prove it during the postseason.
What was your regular season record?
I want to say 20-4. I think that was the final, but I honestly don't know.
And you've seen the Hokies this year. Do you know, can you do any kind of scouting against these teams outside of looking at their results? Like, what do you know about James Madison and Elon?
Actually, Elon we played as well. They're in our conference, and they actually had to win a makeup game on a Wednesday against State to get in because it was between them and State, and they ended up winning that.
Hate that State didn't make it. That's a real shame.
Yeah. Oh, no. Sorry. But But yeah, Elon and JMU are kind of the same. They're both very scrappy hitters. They have some guys that can paint corners and live away. So hopefully we can. Also, we watch a couple YouTube videos. Some teams stream their games, so we take advantage of that, which other teams should probably take advantage of using ours as well, because we have a pretty good live stream crew over there at ECU too. But we watch their games. We dissect it at Tuesday, Thursday practices, and we work on the stuff that we expect to happen from that team.
Tell us about the travel, Shea. How are you guys getting there and everything?
We will be taking university vans, I believe, and we'll take 3 of those. The whole team will go up tomorrow all at the same time. We'll practice in Virginia tomorrow as well, and then just get prepared.
All right, good deal. And I guess if folks still want to help out or anything like that,
for sure,
donations
for sure
are always welcome.
Hit up ECU Club Baseball on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're all there.
So as we check this out this weekend, again, it will be streamed on the Martinsville Mustangs Facebook page. You can watch the East Carolina Club Baseball team. Who are some of the standouts along with yourself, Shea, that we should keep an eye on this weekend?
I would say every single pitcher that we have on our staff, we can all get it done. Most of these guys have taken a sacrifice to play for us because we have some dudes on this team that could probably play multiple schools, multiple divisions that can throw it up there a little bit. And then we got Will Albert and Petey Fry. I'd say those are our captains. Those guys lead by example and get us going every day in the lineup. So.
All right, if you are to take home this regional championship, what is next for the Club Baseball Pirates?
If we win this, when we win this, we will be in the World Series in Alton, Illinois.
in Illinois. How many is that? 8 teams?
I believe so.
Yeah. And have you? This is your what? Second year?
Second year.
And last year did not make it there.
Correct. We lost in the championship last year.
So little to who?
Virginia Tech.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So could be a lot on the line coming up later on this weekend, and maybe a little revenge on the mind. So I know you're hungry to get to that World Series
for sure.
All right. What else do we need to know, Shea, about this weekend?
Just stay tuned. Stay tuned for the big club and our club. I see the support on the big club. Obviously, we're all supporters over there. We try to get every game, and if they're not playing, watch us. That's all I can say.
We'll get a Mets update. Mets postponed today. How are your Metropolitans looking this year?
Not as bad as I thought. They're kind of coming around a little bit.
Again, I think I said this last time when you were here. As long as they don't have that the preseason hype, they'll be all right.
Right.
They didn't have a lot of it this year. So right now the Phillies running away with the East, 3 games ahead of the Braves. Although at last check on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by the Buck, the Phillies lost earlier today to the Blue Jays. Right now, the Mets and Cardinals are in a delay. My Braves will take on Shirley's Red Sox coming up tonight in Atlanta. You a Canes guy? What else you watch? NBA? You watching anything?
I'm a Celtics fan, which that's looking very good right now. And then I'm turning into a really big Shea Gilgeous-Alexander fan, so I watch the Thunder, and then I watch every Canes playoff game. So
So the Celtics. Again, like ECU Club Baseball, you don't want to take anything for granted, but it feels like they are going to coast at least to the Eastern Conference Final and probably to the NBA Finals.
They should. We'll leave it at that. But, Eastern Conference Finals are the Celtics kryptonite recently. So.
Yeah. You get by that, and then you might see the Timberwolves.
Look
at what they're
Thunder.
doing right now. Yeah. I got to be honest. I have not watched a lot of Thunder. Is that where Gordon Hayward is?
Yes, that is. He plays maybe 10 minutes a game right now, but
there's so many just scattered former Hornets throughout these playoffs. It's disgusting.
Yep.
But, man, the Timberwolves have been, I think, I don't know about surprise, but just the way they handled the Nuggets these first 2 games was crazy.
I mean, when you're getting compared to Michael Jordan, at 22 years old, it's kind of
And I got to say, it's like a legit comparison right now.
I know. He's looking good.
The mannerisms, the production, everything across the board. All right, one more time. ECU Club Baseball in the Mid-Atlantic Regional Tournament coming up. Hooker Field in Martinsville, Virginia. So were you at the same place last year?
We were in West Virginia last year at like a sports complex or something, so it's changed this year.
So will this be your first trip here?
That'll be the first trip there.
Good deal.
Pitt Community College.
ECU, that's right. ECU and James Madison will play game 1, 3 o'clock on Friday. It will be streamed on the Martinsville Mustangs Facebook page. Shea, good luck. Go ahead and get this done, and then we'll get you back on to talk about the World Series.
Let's do it.
All right, there is Shea Ward joining us inside the Pirate Radio studios. We'll take a timeout. Another team trying to survive and advance, the ECU softball team getting a win today. We'll talk to their head coach, Shane Winkler, live in Wichita when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday. Back with you after this.
Southern Ease has arrived, Pirate Nation. Whether you savor the bourbon flavor or indulge in other delightful options, Southern Ease gummies are here to elevate your moments. And here's the best part, you can enjoy them with an exclusive discount. Head over to southernease.com now and use the code PIRATE at checkout for a fantastic 25% off your first order. At Southern Ease, you can be living life to your fullest, one sweet moment at a time. southernease.com.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville is under new management with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Come on down and purchase the vehicle of your dreams today at Doug Henry of Greenville. Right on the corner, right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
Hey, O's families. Oriole Park at Camden Yards is the perfect Sunday fun day for families with Kids Run the Bases presented by Wise Markets. After cheering on the O's together, stay postgame when all fans ages 4 to 14 are invited to come down to the field and run the bases like the pros. Plus, check out other kids' perks around the park, like Kids Corner and Kids Merch. Make it a day at Camden Yards for the whole family. Learn more and buy your tickets today at Orioles.com/kids.
Spring is here, the grass is starting to grow, and you need to mow now with 0% for 42 months retail financing on new Hustler zero-turn mowers. That's right, qualified buyers can enjoy 0% for 42 months on qualifying Hustler zero-turn mowers. Come into Ron Ayers Motorsports today and get that Hustler Turf zero-turn lawnmower you've been dreaming of. That's Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville, or visit RonAyersMotorsports.com. Qualified buyers with minimum purchase. Other restrictions apply. See dealer for complete details.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
It's Bostic Sugg Furniture's incredible Memorial Day sale. For the first time ever, save an additional 15% off all in-stock and custom order furniture, or get 72-month special financing, hot buys, clearance items, Soap Holly outdoor furniture, quality name brands. It all applies. Find the perfect mattress for the way you sleep and save. Get 25% off all Serta and Helix mattresses in stock and ready for you. Complete your look with any lamp purchase and get a second free during the incredible Memorial Day sale. On now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
Hello, Eastern North Carolina. Pitt County Schools is in the opportunity business. We open doors for every student by finding pathways to provide the best possible chance of success for each to reach their career aspirations of choice. As we head through the spring months, we will continue to guide our students for the different journeys of life preparedness before celebrating their accomplishments. We are committed to enhancing academic achievement and developing personal growth through work-based learning of our many career and technical education programs, college readiness, and saluting those who will be serving our country in the armed forces. Engaging, empowering, and elevating students to be successful citizens, workers, and leaders in a global economy remains our mission. Please visit our website today at pittschools.org. That's pittschools.org to learn how we grow minds and invest in our future through 38 schools and 1 community. Education is truly the key that unlocks doors of opportunity.
Pirate Radio, where it's always a great day to be a pirate.
I think it's gonna be a great day.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Down on Main Street, Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go. Join Down on Main Street every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese, biscuits, and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations, in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food and your engines with great gasoline. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Alrighty, back with you here, Pirate Radio Live. Tyler has caught up to the live stream. Smash the like, he says. Thank you. Oh, man, look, we got finals on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard right there on our stream, going across the bottom. That is cool. No baseball in St. Louis today. The Mets and Cardinals have been postponed. Finals from earlier, Blue Jays over the Phillies, 5-3. Blue Jays floundering, but picking up a win today. Angels beat the Pirates 5-4. That final score. The Royals and Brewers are in the 8th, and Kansas City has a 3-2 lead there. The Padres blanking the Cubs 3-0 in the 8th inning, and the Dodgers and Marlins are tied at 1 in the 6th on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, presented by Dub Buck. In just a moment, we'll head out to the Pirate Radio Live line and talk ECU softball. as they pick up a win earlier today in the AAC tournament over UAB. They will play again coming up on Thursday, and Shirley just notified me that game will be against North Texas. So second round action coming up, North Texas and East Carolina on Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Winner of that would advance to take on Charlotte 1 o'clock on Friday in the semis. So the Pirates surviving and advancing. And we do have Shane Winkler joining us now live from Wichita. He is on the Pirate Radio live line. Coach, I appreciate your time. Congrats on the win today. How you doing?
Doing really good. Thanks for having us on. I mean, good one today. Great start. Good way to get the first one out of the way. It's time of the season where it's 1-0. Go 1-0 today, and we're good.
And that was accomplished as the Pirates knocking off UAB. As I said earlier in the week, Coach, kind of just continuing your 3-game series from over the weekend, which was a very competitive series. You knocked off the Blazers once, and then they got you twice by 1 run. So pretty even matchup going into today, but you had that 0-0, get to 1-0 mentality. The pitching went right for you guys, and also saw an inside-the-park home run. So it was an entertaining one today for you, for the girls.
No, really good game. I mean, there was no run scored until the 6th inning. Addie Bolus in the circle was outstanding. I mean, 7 innings, she threw 78 pitches. So if anyone wants to do the math, you're not throwing many pitches per inning. She was pitching to contact, spinning it extremely well. No walks, which was huge. So we get no free passes, but she was the star of the game. And we got some clutch hitting late when we needed, but just an outstanding performance. And we felt like last weekend, tight competitive games, but we didn't do enough offensively. We didn't have our best offense performance for the weekend. A lot of weak outs. We hit the ball extremely well today. Even with the 4 runs and 7 hits, we hit the ball better than that. The wind blowing in 20 mile plus, that probably kept about 4 balls in the park. But we squared up a lot of balls. I'm proud of the girls with the adjustments that they made.
Shane Winkler joining us, Pirate Radio live line, and you mentioned Bullis, a tremendous stat line, 7 innings, 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, and a big no walks as well. So what is Bullis as far as the rest of this tournament, Coach? Do we see her again tomorrow, and when will we see her again?
You know, we're going to go ahead and look at the numbers from the first time we saw North Texas. Taylor Apple, our freshman, threw extremely well against them. So we'll talk as a staff here this evening and see her and Bolus and which route we'll go. But they're both going to be ready to go. Like I said, Addie only threw 78 pitches today, so she's going to be fresh. But I mean, this is the end of her career, so she's got the ability to go 100+ pitches a day if we need her to, and she'll be fine. But again, Taylor Apple had been pretty much our number 1 throughout most of the conference play. So we still got her in our back pocket. So we're extremely confident in both of those. We just need to make sure we continue to have big, timely hitting like we did late in the game.
North Texas, the opponent, and hadn't seen them in a while, Coach. Got to go all the way back to early March, and North Texas swept East Carolina 5-0, 2-0, and 7-4. So when you think back, look, I'm sure both teams have changed quite a bit since then, but the 2 shutouts stand out. So just like you needed more hitting against UAB today than you had in that series over the weekend, you're going to need more than you had last time you faced the Eagles there.
Yeah, and we're absolutely a lot different team than when we faced them before. I mean, we started off conference play 0-6, and it just let the moments get too big for us the first couple weekends, and we played extremely well down the stretch of conference play, other than letting a couple games get away from us this past weekend. So we've said for over a month now, like, man, we wish we had another opportunity at a North Texas and a Wichita. Because we feel like offensively and all around we're a lot different team. So we get that opportunity tomorrow with obviously advancing on the line. So we're excited of the position that we're in. We're going to wash the gold uniforms and try to run them back out there tomorrow and keep it running.
Shane, I don't know. Can you take anything from Kim McNeil and her teams that went on these runs? They won a championship last year, got all the way to the championship this past season. And how about your past experiences? Kind of how do you handle this? You're playing a game every day. It's survive and advance. So it's got to be a little bit different than the regular season. Do you do anything different with the team or send a different message to them?
No, we try not to send much of a different message because we've talked about with our team preparing for conference tournament all year long that you've got to have that kind of intensity in the dugout, that type of focus, so that when you get here to the conference tournament, it just feels like the same thing you've been doing for the past 3 months. So we're trying to keep that same mentality and ideally keep the momentum in our dugout. We did a good job of that today. We obviously scored first. It didn't come until the 6th inning, but we put pressure on them. But Addie kept the momentum on our side with how well she threw. But that's the biggest thing. But for us, I mean, our foundation of our program is our We Believe circle before every game. So we talk about it before every game. We get our moment to get big with our body language and our thoughts. And then we start our We Believe circle, and that's where it all stems from, is that belief in ourselves, belief in our teammates, and everyone sticking together and doing our job. And we got to rely on that more than anything.
Shane Winkler joining us out in Wichita, and it's all softball now, Coach. Exams over, all that, graduation. So how nice is it where, and it's got to be great for the girls too, right, that they get the studies off their plate and they can fully focus on this team and playing softball?
No, it's like back in coaching in the pro league now. It's all you got to focus on. But I'm proud of our girls. It's they got a lot on their plate throughout the entire spring, and you get to this point, it's especially with our conference and how spread out it is, the travel, the air travel. It's exhausting, but we've saved up enough, and we've taken care of our girls to where we feel like they've got enough in the tank to make a solid run at it this week.
Shane Winkler joining us, Coach. We'll let you get back to it. Appreciate you joining us. What's the plan for tonight? You going to celebrate this one or get our early night sleep? What's on the agenda for the team?
We sat and watched the first 4 innings with the team, the North Texas, scouting them a little bit. We'll get the girls a nice meal, and then we'll jump downstairs and get on the big screen with video from our series earlier and kind of how their pitchers attacked us, and we'll do some scouting and some preparation for tomorrow. So we'll do some homework and be ready to go.
Hot one here in Greenville today, Coach. What's the weather like in Wichita this time of year?
It's around 80, but the wind is it's something else. It always blows out here, and it flipped for the tournament.
Oh wow!
So like I said, we probably had 4, maybe 5 balls that would have gone out of the park at any other time during the year. So it did definitely played a factor. It played a factor on our inside the park home run. Wreaked some havoc.
Getting down the road, man.
Awesome. Appreciate you. Go Pirates.
All right, there is Shane Winkler. Survive and advance. Man, it's always fun, no matter the sport, once you get into these must-win games. And we've had a lot of fun following the women's basketball team in these tournament runs. And how about a softball run, Shirley Rhodes?
I would absolutely love a softball run. We were talking about this yesterday, and we were trying to kind of narrow down. We talked about in 2019, that was the last time ECU won a tournament game. And for some reason, it was shortened, and we couldn't remember why. I finally got that information. It was because we were the 7th seed that year. We beat number 2 Tulsa.
So we're starting to believe,
right? And then we were advanced to the semifinals, and then the tournament got washed out because it rained. Basically the tournament got shortened. So, and because of the fact that ECU was ranked. Was the 7th seed, South Florida got the automatic bid that year because they were the last remaining higher seed. So, but having said that, that is how long it's been since East Carolina has won a game in the in a conference tournament.
The
is what I should say.
2019 tournament, and man, what a way to end your year. A lot of teams don't get. In fact, only one team gets to end the season on a win.
Right.
East Carolina ended their season with a win.
Yeah, and then they couldn't go any further. Yeah, and that sucked because, they were riding all sorts of momentum heading into the semifinal game. And unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And then it was going to be a few years before we could see another win. Because usually they were one and done. And this year they are not. They will face North Texas. I'm excited. It's going to be 1 p.m. Eastern time. And it'll be on ESPN Plus, and I'm going to check and see if Kat Osterman is going to be the analyst again on that game. But looking forward to it. I mean, and he mentioned it. Coach Winkler mentioned this earlier about Addie Bullis. She pitched a gem of a game.
Yeah.
And the score would have been much higher than the final if East Carolina, if the wind wasn't blowing so hard. The wind gusts were up to 25 miles per hour blowing into the field, or blowing in, and Emma Jackson hit one just about as hard as you could hit it, and came about probably about 4 or 5 feet short of the fence because of the wind. And if that had and Annie Kate Dalton and Taylor Woodring, all three of them, if I truly believe if the wind wasn't blowing, that all three of those would have been out of the ballpark. So,
well, he said it always blows out, but today it shifted. So who knows? Maybe tomorrow.
Hopefully the wind will die down. Now, you also have to keep in mind there was a tremendous storm system that kind of came through Kansas, Michigan, Ohio, and it spawned a ton of tornadoes up and down that storm system. And of course, a lot of times when those storm systems clear out, they tend to get a little windy. So, it was gusting up to about 25 miles per hour. It was a gorgeous day, however. Looking forward to, hopefully, if the wind can die down and those bats stay hot, it's going to be a fun one tomorrow.
Looking forward to it. East Carolina in round number 2, looking to advance to the semifinals, and the winner of tomorrow's game will play Charlotte, who is the 2 seed, who East Carolina was able to beat twice during the regular season.
Exactly. And so, you've got Charlotte, you've got Florida Atlantic still in it, and those two were kind of battling for the top spot in the American Athletic Conference standings. So, still a little bit of a hill to climb, but like you said, and like Coach Winkler said, this is not the same team that we saw earlier this year, and they are really swinging a hot bat. So hopefully they'll be able to keep that momentum, and hopefully we'll see a little run here.
Let's take a break. We'll come back and have more for you, hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Got Holton Ahlers joining us, hour 3. Got more coming your way when we return after this.
Hey, I'm Shirley Rhodes from Pirate Radio, and when you're ready to make a real change in your appearance, in your weight, and in your health, where do you go? Chandler and I went to East Carolina Weight Loss with Dr. King. Over the last few years, I gained a lot of weight. I had struggled with disease. I'm on several medications, and let's face it, I'm not 30 or 40 anymore. Those are all legitimate, but they're not excuses. So if you're at the point where you're ready to stop making excuses, I want you to call East Carolina Weight Loss. Now listen to this. You can lose half a pound to a pound a day. You're probably saying, that's crazy. And that's what I said too, but it's true. You can get healthy, you can get your energy back, and best of all, it is completely natural. It's safe, it's effective, you don't have to count points, no counting calories, no exercising or prepackaged meals, no surgery, no hypnosis. Get your free private weight loss consultation now. Call 252-298-5510. That's 252-298-5510, or go online at EastCarolinaWeightLoss.com.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's famous weekday lunch specials are only $7.99. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and a drink on the patio. Join Down on Main Street every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure to have the best and comfortable shoes with a stop at Fleet Feet.
This is ECU alum Chris Lunyon, owner of Fleet Feet of Greenville, and we provide solutions through one-on-one service to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more.
Quality equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at qualityequip.com.
Worth Chiropractic is your local choice for chiropractic care. Automobile accident, they'll specialize in treating automobile accidents and slip and falls while working closely with your attorney. Everyday back and neck pains or sports-related injuries, they offer safe, natural care to get you back to being you. No drugs or surgery, so it's convenient, comfortable, and cost-effective. And the first consult is free. Worth Chiropractic, 2 convenient locations on Arlington Boulevard. Free consultations, and they'll work with your lawyer and file your insurance. Call 1-800-BACK-DOC today.
Your Wood Ducks host the Lynchburg Hillcats May 9th through the 12th. Join them on Thirsty Thursday for $2 natural lights, bush lights, and peanuts. It is Women in Sports Night on Friday with a pregame panel and a pink visor giveaway presented by Lenore Community College. And on Saturday, there will be a red pocketbook jersey giveaway for the first 1,000 fans sponsored by Lenore Community College in honor of Heritage Night. Get your tickets today at woodducksbaseball.com or at the box office the day of the game. The Wood Ducks can't wait to see you all summer long. Go Woodies!
If you missed the Brian Bailey Show, you missed
Jeff Palumbo, associate head coach. Savage goes 11 Ks. It seems like every time he goes out there, he gets double digits in strikeouts.
Yeah, I mean, his stuff is just so special. And you talk with the opponent team, they just, talk about, right, going into the game, right, how they feel, right, getting ready to face an arm like him. And just, it's a helpless feeling. And I tell them, hey, man, I've watched him pitch now for 3 years, and I have no idea how you're going to put a plan together that's going to be successful.
Tune in Mondays at noon for the Brian Bailey Show, powered by Greenville Utilities, right here on Pirate Radio. Pirate Radio.
They'll never forget the eccentric pirate bonnet and his savage, insane, vengeful pirate horde. He's a pirate, a real proper pirate.
A proper pirate.
That man is a fearsome pirate if I've ever seen one. Yep.
Yeah, he's definitely a pirate.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Down on Main Street, Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go. Join Down on Main Street every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? We'll keep it local and print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. University Sportswear, the official sportswear provider of Pirate Radio. And Bud Light reminds Pirate fans to always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Isn't Mookie Betts an outfielder?
Last time I checked.
I thought the Dodgers moved him to the infield this season for some reason.
Okay.
Oh, is he playing shortstop?
He was in a wicked shift on that play. Yeah, I guess I have not paid attention to the Dodgers close enough. I know they just hammered the Braves over the weekend. Mookie Betts, is the shortstop for the Dodgers.
Is Bryce Harper still playing first?
Yes.
Because for some reason I remember that being a huge storyline in the offseason. It was getting moved to first. What for? Can he not play outfield anymore? Or do the Phillies just have way better outfielders than him?
I don't know the specific case, but a lot of guys later in their careers will move to first when they don't have that. They might suffer injuries and don't have the speed they once did, so move them over there.
Dude, as a guy who played first base his whole career, that's the position you play when you have no athleticism left in the tank.
I can co-sign on that. I was the biggest, slowest kid, so I played a lot of first base growing up. Freddie Freeman still doesn't look right in that Dodgers uniform, though. I will say that. Who's on the all doesn't look right in that uniform team? There's some classics from the past. Like,
I'm going to be honest.
I'm going to be honest with you.
For some reason, when you asked me that question, Blake Griffin in anything but a Clippers uniform just looks odd.
Okay. Like Celtics?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's Lob City for life.
Johnny Damon?
Wearing a Yankees uniform?
Yes. I could not take that.
You're not on the show. Sit down. So Chandler is manning the lobby because people are coming in for a scavenger hunt.
Yes.
And they're not coming in right now, so I'm just sitting here staring at him, and he's doing nothing. Literally nothing. Just looking at me.
I wish we could.
Can you, Alex, I did want you to do something. What are you doing? Oh, so I want you to get that camera on because I want to touch the glass and have Chandler touch the glass. Because I can almost touch him. I can almost talk to him, but I just can't. So can I walk over to the glass? Just for our YouTube and Facebook audience here.
He is in the... Hold on, let me get the phone and adjust the camera angle.
Sorry.
This is really bad for the radio audience.
Oh, yeah. Terrible
the YouTube
for the
and
radio
Facebook
audience.
This is funny.
We need to do something while we're doing this. Shirley, pull up a funny pull up a funny sound clip.
A funny sound clip.
To give the radio audience something while me and Chandler touch hands on the glass.
Well,
like one of us
talking
is in prison.
about you grew up here a little bit. Talk about the transition over to East Carolina. Talk about the recruiting process. So talk about the recruiting process. Talk about maybe some of the camps you went to. So talk about those camps. Talk about a little bit. Year. I'm a former long snapper, so I love talking about this position. I'm a former specialist myself. I used to long snap. All right, I'm going to talk about my favorite part of football, special teams.
That's the truth? You mean that?
I'm a former long snapper.
Oh,
I just said it over.
Yeah.
All right.
To the
I thought he was going to do it while I was playing this.
Hang on, I got it.
You're certifiably insane.
What a sweet moment. We'll never forget that moment here today on Pirate Radio Live. Well, Chandler, keep up the good work out there, sitting on the couch doing nothing.
I think he's handed out like 4 koozies in total.
Now, I will say there was a big run on scavenger hunters. Have y'all ever been in a scavenger hunt?
Oh, yeah.
I like the idea of it, but I would want to be in one where you actually got to put in work. It's not just like, hey, go here and get this. I want like clues. Mm-hmm. Like your next item will be
there was a
in the shade under, like you got to figure out the clues type of thing.
There was a scavenger hunt that was town-wide in Farmville a few years ago where this art gallery did these different posters, and the posters contained the clues on what, where to go. The grand prize, because it was hidden somewhere in town, and it was a gold bar.
Did they give you clues on where it would be?
Yes, these posters would be posted throughout the town.
Oh, okay.
And there were a total of, I think it was like either 5 or 6, and each poster had like 2 or 3 clues.
Right.
So, but you didn't get them all at once. You got the first poster like the first week and the second week and so on. So, and I know I spent, because I was absolutely convinced that I knew where it was, I spent probably, out of that maybe 6 weeks, probably 5.5 of it running all over town because I was absolutely convinced I knew where it was. And then once someone found it, because the gold bar was worth like a couple $1,000s, and it was not even close to where I thought it was when they found it. So, but it consumed my brain for almost 6 weeks.
Jamie says Clip must have been a big Blues Clues fan. No, I missed out on the Blues Clues. Encyclopedia Brown. Tyler said Clip out here wanting a national treasure scavenger hunt. Yes.
That would be kind of cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like that type of stuff if I knew enough about the subject matter. For example, with National Treasure, you got to know your American history. So, like with the one in Farmville, you had to know the town of Farmville, and you had to know some of the notable names, that are associated with the history of the town. So if you don't know them, then it's not going to help you.
I want to put together a sports scavenger hunt.
That's something we could do this summer.
Yeah. Maybe we'll...
Hey, let's call Joey. That'll give us something to talk about with him.
I heard he got Joey. I love just looking at Chandler every now and then, and he's like nodding and he's doing his whole show.
Is he doing that rapper thing again?
He is not doing that.
Okay.
That is very entertaining. Dodgers get a 2-run homer from, is it Teoscar Hernandez? And they lead 3-1 in the 7th over the Marlins. Steve said that the Phillies moved Harper to first after Tommy John surgery.
Oh, that's valid. Yeah, that's valid.
You had any surgeries, Alex?
No.
Knock on wood. Ooh.
No.
I control a lot of things, including injuries, so I may have just screwed you there, buddy.
Maybe.
Pirates got a new long snapper, correct? In the last week or so?
Yes.
You met him yet?
Mason found us. I have not met him, but I'm a current long snapper. Triff Smith does know him, so I have not officially met him yet, but excited to.
Is 3 a good number to have on the team?
4.
Ooh.
God, I forgot the other kid's name. Cole Walker he's a freshman coming in. Mason found us as a transfer from Maryland.
So he found us?
He did.
Cool, neat story.
So we got to do our weekly long snapper power rankings. Right now, Alex, just from what I know, I'm going to have you first.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean you're going to start opening day.
No. I got to earn my job.
You got to put in the work. Jamie says 4 long snappers? Seems like a lot. But you're leaving after this year.
It is. I am.
Tripp will be what?
He will be a redshirt freshman.
This year?
No, he'll be a redshirt sophomore.
This year. Okay. So he'll have a couple next year.
He'll be a redshirt freshman this season and a redshirt sophomore after I leave.
So we'll have a lot of time left.
Yeah.
And these long snappers transfer in and out more than just about any other position, it seems like.
Yeah. A lot of guys are trying to find playing time.
We had Slade Roy here, who transferred to LSU.
Never had a conversation with him. I've heard he's a good dude, though.
Yeah.
Does a great job on the field also.
There you go.
I wish I had the amount of NIL endorsements that guy has. He's got a ton.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Very well known in the LSU fan base. People love him over there.
What would be a good long snapper NIL deal? Isn't there like a snapper? Is that lawnmowers?
I don't know. I do know. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but Slade, I believe, got an NIL from like a burger place.
Oh, cool.
And he made a video where he was long snapping burgers into a target.
Very cool.
I would like something like that.
Yeah. Hey.
I need some kind of some.
Alex is available.
I don't need it. I'm not going to sound greedy.
Right.
It would be cool.
But it would be pretty cool
It would
if
be
you had
pretty
it.
cool.
Tyler said Chan could at least interact with the chat gang. He could, but he's not. He is literally sitting on the couch staring into this room, doing nothing.
Hold on, I'm going to pull up the camera again.
Just another busy day at the office for Chan. Jamie says, if you have 4, we need Chan to be one. That's not asking much. Chan's days are over, man. He's hung up the cleats. He's hung up the ball. And come in here and be on the show, man. You don't have to sit out there. You're not doing anything. You're not. Oh, man. That's good stuff. Shirley, let's hear from Cliff Godwin from last night.
Yeah, we were bad offensively.
Oh, all right. Get right to it.
Oh, sorry. Did you not want me to?
I had a long build up, Shirley. I was getting
sorry.
to. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Hit it.
Yeah, we were bad offensively. If you told me we were going to give up 5 runs tonight with the guys we had available, I thought our pitching was outstanding, especially the way we played defense, too. I mean, make 3 errors and you only give up 5 runs. The pitchers did what they were supposed to do. And offensively, I think like 10 quality at bats mean you're not going to win. So we had a bunch of guys come off the bench, so they did a really good job. Nowak had a walk. Walker Barron came off the bench, had a walk. Seawall lined out a ball with runners in scoring position, and Nate Chrisman came off the bench and made a heck of a play on a drag bunt on one of their fastest guys, so I was really proud of the bench.
What can you say about those guys who came in and shut it down in the middle innings to give you a chance?
Yeah, they were awesome. You know, I thought all those guys did what they were supposed to do. I mean, even Charlie Hodges, who hadn't had a lot of opportunities, was able to come in there and get a strikeout there at the end, which was awesome.
Obviously, they're throwing some pretty good arms. Kind of what's the balance of evaluating that in your offense?
You know, we're really good offensively, but we haven't been great the past 2 games, but we've been really good the past month. So we'll practice tomorrow and we'll get ready for Tulane. But, you know, we got a really good team. We just got to get a little bit better tomorrow, and then we'll hit on the road and go practice at Tulane and be ready for Tulane on Friday.
How do you move past that road hump, so to speak?
Move past what now?
The road hump of the mental game of not hitting correctly.
We've only had that happen 1 game, so we're fine. It's baseball.
Coach, you know, Riley and Carter, they've been so good all year. For Duke to kind of shut them down, how much did that change things?
I mean, look, you're going to have nights when neither one of those guys are going to get on, but we've had nights when they haven't been great, and the bottom part of the lineup has been good. And tonight, nobody was great, so except the guys that came off the bench. So we just got to be better.
Some of your pitchers, you know, you mentioned Charlie Hodges, but other guys even going in more higher leverage situations they've been in this year. How can they build off this with the postseason right around the corner?
I mean, you look at what Jaden Winter did on Sunday, you know, bases loaded, no outs. And I mean, I knew if he came in, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for us to score. And we were able to get 1 run off of him, but it's just hard to get multiple runs off that guy.
D'Lo, you know, pitching with some emotion too. How good was that decision?
It's great, man. Look, the more we can get those guys out there in front of a big crowd, and the crowd was awesome. We couldn't get the crowd in the game because we weren't very good offensively, and that's obviously not going to be to our advantage when we're playing at home if we can't get the crowd into the game. Yeah.
You still expect Root and Shingers probably to be available this weekend?
I feel, hey, pretty close. If they don't throw this weekend, I feel good about the next weekend. So, but it'll be obviously a limited role this weekend if they throw.
All right, somewhat positive update on Zach Root and Wyatt Lunsford Shankman. We will have Cliff Godwin on Pirate Radio Live coming up on Monday. A couple other programming notes. We'll have another announcement. We'll have another announcement regarding our Pirate Radio party on Thursday. Folks, if you are tuned in to Facebook Live and YouTube, we now have Sean Cam up so you can witness what he's doing, which is he has been sitting in the same spot doing nothing for the last 15 minutes and will continue to do so. And Alex, great work, because people are wondering. Chad said, what happened to Sean? Wait, whoa, we got your camera up. Go back. No, you got to work, man. Don't leave your post. What if somebody comes in?
Aye, sir.
The Chad that he was working like a damn dog over here. Yep. Jamie said
there's something strange here.
Definitely. Jamie said Cliff wanted to light Jenny up on that question, but held back. Yeah, thank you for that, Cliff. We'll talk to Cliff coming up Monday right here on Pirate Radio Live. Corey Glore joins us Friday to get you ready for ECU and Tulane coming up this weekend. And we'll have, as I said, a Pirate Radio party update for you on Thursday. We'll announce some more entertainment. Of course, Blake Prohl going to be there as our special guest and maybe do a performance or two. And he'll be on the Holton Ahlers Show coming up on Thursday to talk about his playing days here at East Carolina and what he is up to today in the music industry. I'm seeing a lot of road hump. Did Jenny say road hump? I might have to go back and listen to that. Chad said, Sean working like a dog laying in the sun. He's got his tongue out, panting. Hey, you needed some water? He get you a bowl. Oh, Sean Cam. That's Drew Daughter, not a scavenger hunter. I thought Sean had work to do, but nope, his ass will stay in the cushion. Don't move.
It's too little butt cheeks.
Don't get up. Yeah, make Drew shut the door. Don't move, Chandler. Make sure you stay seated and do not move a muscle.
Help the bear!
Chandler made Drew come back and shut the door. As he wipes the sweat from his brow. Ah, what a work day for Chandler Honeycutt as he is waiting for all the scavenger hunters. I think this ends at 5, right? I think it's at 5:30. Oh, so Chandler's got another 30 minutes to sit there? Man, all right, get it done. Tyler said Chandler deserves a treat. Does anybody got any bacon strips? Bacon. Oh, John. Yeah, hey, look, man. That's why we like him around here. Swiss Army knife. Whatever we ask him to do, Chandler, go on a sales call. Get us a sale. Boom, done. Hey, Chandler, co-host the show with me today. Bring some insight. Boom, done. Hey, Chandler, sit on that couch for an hour and do nothing. Boom, done. Handled. He's got it covered, man. Whatever we ask of the guy. He is a utility player. The kind of guy you need no matter what line of work you're in. Steve said, Steve. Look, we're having fun with Sean today, but there's no reason for this.
Come on, Sean.
He said, Sean got to rest that neck. Holding up that noggin is hard work. That is.
You're a dumbass.
Alex got a big laugh. Alex is really liking that one. Come on, Steve. Jamie said, Chandler is the car salesman waiting for that buyer to come in. That's right. Just walk on through the door. Chad said, you're a tool. Oh, he said 5-tool player. You're a 5.
That's nuts.
You're a 5-tool player there, John. Let's take a break. Good segment. Holton Ahlers joins us when we return. His New York Knicks in action for Game 2 of their series with the Pacers tonight. We'll talk to Holt about that, what's going on with his football career, and more when we return on Pirate Radio Live. Shirley Rhodes, A. Harp, and Lobby Chan on the Chan Cam. Back with you on a Wednesday edition of Pirate Radio Live after this.
And it's a rose of circumstance. One thing led to...
Here with Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. It's a great time to buy a used vehicle.
It's not a great time, it's a perfect time to buy a used car from Brown & Wood. We have over 115 used vehicles in stock, and we're number one in the market on price. We have limited lifetime powertrain on all of our used cars under 80,000 miles, so go to brownandwoodauto.com to find out more. 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies, and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit elitepoolsnc.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Hey Pirate Nation, it's Caleb with Stroud's Marine. Boating season is here, and at Stroud's Marine we're stocked up with over 20,000 pre-owned parts. We've got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Speaking of outboards, we will buy your old ones. And as always, our mission is to save you money and get you back out on the water as quickly as possible. Visit StroudsMarine.com today for more information. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
What's even better than going to Jimmy John's? The great taste of Jimmy John's coming to you. Check out their convenient catering bundle, including a 12-pack of half sandwiches made with fresh baked bread, hand-sliced meats, and fresh veggies, plus 2 premium sides, 15 chips, and 15 desserts, all for one great price. You can also choose an a la carte option. Pick it up, or they'll set it up for you. And don't forget Jimmy John's loyalty app with a free sandwich after your first visit. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson, and online at jimmyjohns.com.
Hi, this is Christy Conway with ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate here in Greenville. We are growing and seeking buyers agents and experienced listing agents for our growing team. We are one of the most successful, hardworking, and knowledgeable real estate teams in the Greenville area, selling over $100 million in the past 2 years. We are looking for more real estate professionals who are hardworking and have a passion to help individuals with their real estate goals. Please visit encpiraterealty.com/new agent. Go Pirates!
Captain Bo Brooks, what's happening at Pirate Waters Outfitters this spring?
Well, we have restocked with all new apparel from Marshwear and AFCO. We got the new turtle boxes coming in, the River Rock color, and I always suggest that you cook your fish in a smithy, and the new smithy is in as well. We have a fly cave in the back with all you need to catch fish on the fly, and tie your own fly wall where we have all the accessories and products you need to tie your own flies. We are Pirate Water Outfitter on Market Street next to Break and Bread, home of Camacho Rodworks.
The Holton Ahlers Show.
Julius Wood, now Dallas Cowboy. What made you choose the Cowboys?
Really, I feel like it was obviously the situation and the roster aspect. That was the most important, going down there to be able to compete first and foremost, and then the money and things like that. Every team was offering money, so really it came down to where do you feel like is the best fit.
The Holton Ahlers Show, powered by SouthernEase.com. Thursdays and Fridays at 6, right here on Pirate Radio. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's famous weekday lunch specials are only $7.99. You can stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, down on Main is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio, and you can join them every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, on a Wednesday. Clip Brock, Shirley Rhodes, A-Harp. And as Scott on Facebook says, we got the Chan cam going. There's Chandler in the lobby, sitting on the couch, putting in a hard day's work here at Pirate Radio as he is waiting for scavenger hunters. There was a run on them earlier in the show, just one after one after one, coming in hot on a hot Greenville afternoon. But nobody has come in about 45 minutes. So he has been sitting there. Tyler said, Sean getting paid to sleep. Can't beat it, man. I ain't hating him. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Chad said, hey, did we ever find the He's Black clip? We did not, Chad. But then Chad pointed out, and I love this. He said, and yes, I say we when talking about Pirate Radio. That's pretty cool. That people Pirate Radio, they're part of the extended family.
They are.
I think that's great, Chad. I would love for you to keep weeing Pirate Radio. Man, I asked last night, Alex, if hockey is the most stressful sport as a fan. And I received a lot of answers. And those answers were, as far as postseason goes, absolutely. Playoff OT, first to score wins, yes. Sean said yes, especially during the playoffs. Brooks said yes, next question. I had the famous John Boyce tweet, why watch overtime playoff hockey when you can simply snort cocaine and ride a motorcycle out of a helicopter? That's a classic from 2014. John Moody said, pretty close. Jansen said, by a wide margin. Jared and Sue say yes. Colin said, it is in the postseason. These games take years off your life.
I think it's because arguably there was no other sport where the outcome or energy of the game can change on a dime.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's happened multiple times in games 1 and 2 where both teams sustaining pressure. You're like, oh, my God, hoping New York doesn't score here. Carolina scores here. We need a goal. And then right back down the other way, one-timer goal. There's no other sport where you can be so excited about something and immediately come crashing down and vice versa. So I think that's what makes it so stressful, but also so fun.
And it's probably like this with basketball and baseball too, in series, but just
but with basketball,
no, not what you're saying. What I'm about to say.
Yeah,
the games themselves. Like I was thinking, man, if the Hurricanes win this, how much does the mood, the thought of this series shift just because of one game?
Oh, if we win last night, I would have fully believed Hurricanes in 6.
Yeah.
Fully believed it.
And honestly, you and Ken and even myself, it's kind of amazing we feel that this series is not over. You know what I'm saying? Like
a lot of Hurricanes fans do, but I try to look at it logically. Like
I don't think it is. These games were both close.
Very close. It's not like we're getting, I don't think we're getting outplayed to a level that we can't obtain for 4 games over the next week.
It's going to be different when you come home. And I think they're still in this thing. But I also thought to myself while I'm watching that, this isn't even fun. This is way too stressful. And I don't even love the Canes as much as I like the Commanders or ECU basketball or something. But man, the stress level watching those games
is high.
It's insane. Hey, Jack Powers is still here. What's up, Jack? Good to see you, buddy. Eric said, how in the heck is it over already? Canes have given them all they can handle in both games. I'm with you, Eric. I'm with you. Tyler said, what about soccer, Alex? Soccer's similar, I guess, if you go to like...
Things don't happen as quickly in soccer, though. That's why I'm not a fan of soccer, but I love hockey.
That is true. You kind of see the build-up. In hockey, it could happen...
in a second.
Yeah.
A second. Like one turnover, one pass, score. Doesn't take much at all. But like soccer, that field is way too big. Like you got to pass the ball up and... I don't know. Soccer, I'm just not a big fan of the sport.
I can get into it sometimes. I do watch
the World Cup.
I'm excited for that. When is that? Next year?
Didn't
Next
we
World
do it in
Cup.
24? Oh, this is 24. Isn't it this summer? Or no, it's in 26.
Yeah, 26 here in the States. So there'll be a good times. This is an Olympics year, right?
Yes.
It is?
Yep, because as a matter of fact, the Olympic torch is arriving in Paris as we speak.
Patty? So are we in? We're not even in the dang... The men aren't even in the Olympics for soccer, are they? Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, we're in France's group. That'll be a nice little taste, little World Cup preview. I like national soccer. I like country versus country.
Yeah, because that's like America. You know what I mean? That's why I watch the Olympics.
Alex,
I want America to win everything.
Alex, you couldn't have said that any better, man.
Amen, brother. Raise hell, braise Dale.
I think the women are going to be the favorites. I saw Jamie ask earlier, can you bet on college softball? I did Google it, Jamie, after you asked and couldn't find anything. I know during the tournament and in World Series you can. Chandler says on the YouTube chat, Jack Powers came to visit. Nice of him. First human interaction in an hour. It's kind of like he is in jail, like solitary confinement in there. I wish it was like
even more so because he's being recorded 24/7.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
We got to keep eyes on him.
I wish this was like a detective room where we could see him, but he couldn't see us.
Yeah,
that would be cool. Yeah, well, I guess technically all we'd have to do is black out that window, keep a little hole so we could watch him on tape, but he couldn't see us. Newton said, I heard breakdancing will be an Olympic sport this year. What is this, 1982? What's the dumbest Olympic sport? And it's got to be breakdancing.
It's equestrian.
Whoa.
Come on.
Shots fired. Shots fired at Jenny. She was on the ECU Club equestrian team.
That's awesome for her. I hope she had a great time.
Why are you anti... I have a question. I have an equestrian.
Are you about to ask me the cheerleading a sport question?
Nope.
We could sit here all day with that.
I'm sure the humans on top of the horses are from their respective countries, but are those horses... Does your horse have to be born in that country?
I feel like it should.
I think it should. And I hope we are testing for this somehow.
They probably don't care.
What if you've got a Russian riding an American horse winning the gold? That wouldn't be fair.
No.
Your horse has to be from that country. Shirley?
Power walking.
That's an Olympic sport.
It is.
I just feel
I
like
hate it.
It'd be so easy to cheat in that by going into a slight jog. Do we have referees and officials watching out, making sure that what they're doing is a walk and not a jog or a...
Also, I would think that the percentage of people that would throw their hips out walking like that...
There's a lot of Shakira going on.
There's a whole lot of shimmy, shimmy, yah-yahs going on.
Shakira. Here's John walking through the studio. For our Facebook and YouTubers, they're getting a nice look of Chandler doing some power walking in there.
Clip, I just pulled up an article of the 10 dumbest Olympic events in history.
All right, we'll get to Holton Ahlers in a moment. Let's hear them.
So number 10, solo synchronized swimming.
That is not.
Okay,
what was an event?
Synchronized means
1984, 1988, and 1992. Solo synchronized swimming.
That's not possible.
The horse's long jump.
Huh?
It does not list the years. You do the long jump
on a horse.
I'm thinking that's a bad idea.
This is 3,000 meter steeplechase. I know steeplechase is where you jump over the hurdles into water.
Yeah.
Which that's kind of silly.
I know. It looks weird. Yeah.
Isn't 3,000 meters? I mean, that's like distance running.
Yeah. Oh, that's definitely distance running.
That is dumb. You got
3,000 meters is 1.8 miles.
Yeah, that's wild. In the 1900 Olympics, pigeon hunting was an Olympic sport.
Well, unless they have a dog that kind of pops up out of the grass and giggles at you, I don't see that would be entertaining.
Holton and I will talk a little bit about Survivor during our chat coming up, but I am a huge Survivor fan. If they're going to do something outdoorsy like that, how about throughout the duration of the Olympics, you put out, everybody sends their best survivalist and you send them out to the woods.
Pistol dueling?
Wait, what?
The 1912 Olympics in Stockholm had pistol dueling?
I guess it ended when they lost all the competitors.
I disagree with this article. It said 200-meter swimming obstacle course race.
Whoa, that sounds kind of rad.
Wonder what kind of obstacles those were.
I don't know. It took place in the 1900 Olympics. That was a weird Olympics, I'm finding out. And then number 1 is walking.
Alex, you stepped on my Survivor idea.
My bad. Go ahead.
Do you not like do a survivalist? I don't know how you would judge it at the end.
So just take one person from every country and drop them in like the Sahara Desert.
Oh yeah,
figure it out.
France is hosting, so put them in a French forest or whatever, and whoever.
We are so
Survivor
close.
/ Hunger Games.
Yeah, well,
I was just about to say, with this idea, we are so close to just doing the Hunger Games.
Yeah, but I don't want people to die.
Well, I mean, Survivor.
I don't.
How would you determine a winner? The first to make it out, or the longest to survive?
I mean, it is literally called Survivor, so I guess
so
it
people
would be.
would die out there.
Yes, but I don't want the people killing each other.
Okay,
If they die from the elements,
so be it.
They signed up for it. I don't want another human killing a human. You know what I'm saying?
I think for the Olympics, instead of having athletes, I think there should be a Hunger Games like style drawing where you are randomly picked to go represent your country. Imagine just some random dude, like you got 6 months.
You think that
train.
you like that idea?
I think that would be so fun.
Well, guess what? They picked your girlfriend. Now, how do you feel about it?
She would love that. She would go spend like what 2-3 weeks in Paris doing.
Are they fighting to the death?
No, just in the Olympics. Like, hey, like you got 6 months to train for shot put.
Okay, sorry.
No.
I was thinking Hunger Games.
No. Okay, so now I know why you reacted so weird when I was like, she would love that.
What?
You got 6 months to train for the shot put.
Okay.
You've never thrown shot put in your life.
I'm so jaded now. I feel like it would be so fixed. And like we would send a 80-year-old woman. France, who's hosting it, would have a 24-year-old bodybuilder guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I like the idea. I just don't know about the execution. Chandler would love to get in on this conversation. In fact, he says, I love the art of diving. It's beautiful. And when they make a little to no splash, I get so hype. John, watch the door. Don't get off your phone. Literally nobody has come in. We're going on an hour now, pretty much. Nobody.
I think he should just stay out there the rest of the show.
Might as well. Let's take a break and we'll get to Holton Ahlers. We also got to get our Fleet Feet rundown. What'd he say?
I don't know. I couldn't hear
He
him.
said, don't you want him to come back inside?
No, he's got to watch the door till at least 5:30. Keep up the good work. And please don't interrupt the show. We don't need people yelling into the studio like that. We'll take a break. We'll come back. More to go. We'll hear from Holton Ahlers. We'll have our Fleet Feet rundown. And more Chan Cam. Hope you're enjoying watching him.
Do nothing.
Do absolutely nothing.
Put a dent in that couch cushion.
That's his seat.
Back with you. Pirate Radio Live. Chad asking, can Sean call into the live line? No, because somebody might walk in. Which nobody has in an hour. More to go after this.
If you don't leave now, please don't take my heart away.
Here with Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood, it's a great time to buy a used vehicle.
It's not a great time, it's a perfect time to buy a used car from Brown & Wood. We have over 115 used vehicles in stock, and we're number one in the market on price. We have limited lifetime powertrain on all of our used cars under 80,000 miles, so go to brownandwoodauto.com to find out more. 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates in ENC. Open 7 days a week with live music. This week at the Buccaneer Music Hall, we have the Pack Tolless Lights on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have Lonnie Britton and Kelsey Hurley. Thursday night, we have dueling pianos. This Friday night, we have our very own Jake Sutton, followed by R.T. Johnson on Saturday night. As always, ladies and free all weekend. Finish off the week with cornhole starting at 3 p.m. on Sundays. Y'all come get bucked up.
Wings Over has always been a great go-to for dinner or a late-night snack, and it still is. But did you know you don't have to wait for dinner to get Wings Over? That's right. Wings Over Greenville is now open for lunch 7 days a week. Get Wings Over for lunch and have it delivered right to the office. Wings Over also caters so everyone at work can enjoy. Wings Over Greenville has over 20 flavors to choose from, including the limited edition Cajun garlic flavor. Order today by going online at wingsover.com or by calling 758-9464. Wings Over, they deliver.
Pirate fans, the 2024 ECU football season will be here before you know it, and season tickets are on sale now. Lock in your season tickets to be a part of the Dowdy-Ficklin experience all year long. Season tickets start as low as $115. Payment plans are also available to fans who lock in their seats early. Just head to ECUPirates.com or call the athletic ticket office at 1-800-DIAL-ECU. We look forward to seeing you in Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium in 2024.
It's time to think about our moms and our graduates. Hi, it's Rhonda from Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington, and we have just what you need to celebrate them both. With a great selection of beautiful spring apparel and new jewelry additions, moms are sure to feel special. If you can't decide, a gift certificate always works. Make it easy and shop Russell's downtown Washington, where selection, service, and free signature gift wrap is all about you, our pirate friends and customers.
There's a common misbelief today that to make it further, you need to push yourself, that you need to give up any joy to continue your rigid routine. Or you could try another way. Take some time to enjoy life, like having a Michelob Ultra with friends, because happiness is essential to living an exceptional life. Michelob Ultra, a refreshing and balanced flavor with only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Michelob Ultra, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
I'm Donald Stocks, owner of PIP Marketing Signs Print. We are your one-stop shop for just about anything printed. If we're not your go-to printer, please give us a call at 355-1636. We have over 80 5-star Google reviews and want you to be our next more than satisfied and well-pleased customer. Check us out at growatpip.com or stop in to see us at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville. PIP, where business goes to grow.
Pirate Radio, the voice of the pirate nation. Like a cold beer on a hot summer day. Nice. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Russell's in downtown Washington is the place to shop for all of your clothing needs, whether it's the great collection of men's suits and sport coats, or the beautiful dresses and casual attire for women, or the new collection of outerwear for both men and women. Russell's has you covered. Russell's Clothing has served Eastern North Carolina and beyond for over 40 years. Russell's Clothing on Main Street in downtown Washington. And the Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates in Eastern North Carolina. This week's special lineup will start tomorrow night with dueling pianos. Then coming up on Friday, their very own Jake Sutton will be performing, followed by R.T. Johnson on Saturday night starting at 10 o'clock. And as always, ladies get in free all weekend long. Sunday Fun Day at the Buck will feature the ECU Club Cornhole Tournament. It is free for everyone and bags fly at 3 o'clock. See ya at the Buck. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Speaking of the Buck, Sean, you ever thought about getting a side gig at the Buck? You've been a great doorman for the last hour and a half here in the Pirate Radio studios. As we take a look at him now, he's wearing an ECU helmet laying down on the couch. Josh said, I missed it earlier. Why is Chan in timeout? Josh, he is not in timeout. He clearly is working hard. This is his job.
Clearly.
There is a scavenger hunt going on, and Chandler's job is to watch the door when people come in. He's giving them 2 Pirate Radio koozies. We had a good run around 3:30. where I would say 7 to 10 people came in, including Jordan Anders, friend of the show from many, many moons ago. But nobody has come in over an hour now. So he has just been sitting out there doing nothing. So he is not in timeout. He is working. This is what he has been asked to do today. And he will continue to be there. He says he will come back on after Holton Ahlers, but what if somebody walks in? Then what? Then what are we going to do? We're going to have to stop the whole show. Let's get to Holton Ahlers, who joined us on the Pirate Radio Live Line, host of the Holton Ahlers Show, former Pirate QB. Holton, how you doing today, man?
Cliff, what's up, man? I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing all right, and I know you are doing well when it comes to the New York Knicks, as they are up 1-0 in their series with the Pacers. Game 2 coming up tonight, 8 o'clock on TNT. And Holt got by the 76ers, and now the Pacers. You're too young for the 90s, Reggie Miller and Spike Lee and all that. But, man, I love seeing these jerseys on the court at Madison Square Garden. Does bring back some memories for me. And these Pacers are a little different than those. These Pacers can score. They get out and run and are a pretty dangerous team. But you feeling pretty good about the Knicks up 1-0 right now?
They are. I mean, they impress me. And the thing that worries me is we literally don't have a bench right now. Mitchell Robinson's out pretty much for the playoffs. Bogdanovich out for the playoffs. So we're playing with slim numbers off the bench. Obviously, Julius Randle's out. So we're going to have to play with our starters, which we've done pretty much all year now. They've played really well, though. I do think it's a sleepy matchup. We can't sleep. We got to win tonight and get up 2-0 before going there. But, yeah, I mean, I feel good about it. We're up 1-0. They had me worried, honestly, the first half. I was a little worried, but I feel like we're playing good now.
On the other side, Boston handles Cleveland in Game 1 of that series. The Celtics look like they're on a crash course to the NBA Finals. Knicks, Pacers standing in the way. But Boston right now, I mean, is Cleveland going to win a game in that series? What do you think?
I hope so. But, yeah, I mean, it sure doesn't look like it. I'm just hoping that Kristaps Porzingis stays out when the Knicks play him. I think that's the chance that we have. I mean, I think we can match up with them pretty well. At least our starting five. What Boston's really good at is they got really good depth, and the Knicks had really good depth going into the playoffs. But obviously, we're so banged up now that we're playing with just starters. So that's the thing to watch. But yeah, I mean, the Celtics look that they're walking to the finals, or at least to the Eastern Finals, and then hope that the Knicks can give them a run for their money.
How about the West, Holt? Last night, OKC winning, and you've got Denver down 2-0 now to Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves. That's pretty shocking to me, and I probably am not giving Minnesota enough credit, but the way they have just blown out the Nuggets here is shocking. Now it goes back to Minnesota.
I tell you, I'm not shocked. If anyone listens to Holton Ahlers podcast, me and Drew Dotter have been calling the Timberwolves this entire time. So we're going to play some clips today when we film of us talking the past month on how the Timberwolves were the team to beat in the West, and it sure looks like it now. So me and Drew are looking pretty smart right now, at least out West, so we'll see how it ends up. But we called this one so far, so everything's going as planned, as just as we said it was going to happen.
It pays to listen to the Holton Ahlers Show. Holton, do you get involved money-wise with the Knicks? And if so, you got anything going tonight in Game 2?
I did during the year. Now I'm so locked in that no, I'm not touching it. There's a bunch of bets that I like. I mean, I like DiVincenzo over threes. It's usually 2.5 or 3, maybe 3.5 now that he's hot. He's playing really well right now. Anything with Brunson on it, I would take until he breaks it. But yeah, I'm not touching any money right now. I'm just straight. I don't want to have to pull for anything but the Knicks to win. So I'm just riding it out right now.
Holton Ahlers joining us, Pirate Radio Live Line. Holton, following ECU baseball as well. Pirates losing to Duke last night. ECU will be on the road at Tulane this weekend and close out the regular season next week. Softball Pirates winning today in the postseason. So kind of winding down here the end of ECU athletics for 23-24, and hopefully that comes with a little run here from the softball team in Wichita at their tournament. And of course, we hope we're talking about a lot of ECU baseball here the next month or so.
Shoot, I hope so, man. Our last game is June 2nd, so I'd be able to kind of see the regionals and the super regionals, and hopefully Omaha. So I'm hoping that's what I'm doing this summer, is traveling to watch the boys play. So if everything goes as planned, I'll be in Nebraska with the boys. So we'll see how it goes.
How's Arlington Renegades life for you right now in the UFL? What's going on?
Yeah, same old clip as last week.
Yeah.
Just cut to the last 7 weeks, and we're about the same right now.
Yeah. Holton, long-term football for you. You know, where you want to be in Omaha this summer. That's part of your plans. How about NFL training camps, NFL team? Is that still the goal? Is that something you're looking to do, or have plans changed? What do you think about the future here?
I mean, I would love to get signed, but I mean, I'm also realistic in knowing that if I'm not playing in this league, I'm probably not going to get a call from an NFL team. But I did build really good connections when I was in the NFL, so maybe one of those connections can lead me to a training camp invite. Because, look, I know I can play. I mean, my goal is to play, and I mean, I'm sure I'll come back and try to get another crack at this spring league next year if I don't get a call from an NFL team. But I'm realistic with it. You know, I know that, you know, if you don't play in this league, you're probably not going to get a call unless, like I said, it's a relationship-based business, which, like I said, I did build good relationships. So, I mean, you know, maybe something comes up. But right now I'm just kind of playing for the future, focusing on the pod, figuring out what I'm going to do in the off season, and, you know, getting ready for next spring, I guess, if I decide to come back and play.
Got a little Q&A coming up on the Holton Ahlers show that'll drop on Thursday. What else you got planned for Thursday's show?
Yeah, we got Blake Prohl joining us. We interviewed him yesterday just because he's super busy right now. He's actually playing at the Twins game tonight. So we got him to join the show. It was a great interview. We talked a lot. We talked about the tough days and of ECU football, because he never got to go to a bowl game, never had a winning season. So we talked about that and some of those deep conversations that me, him, and Snead had our early years when we were thinking about transferring. And people probably don't like to hear that, but I mean, that's when you're losing. That's what those conversations are. And you know, as you saw this past year with ECU, there were some guys who transferred out. So we kind of got into some of the behind the scenes of our younger years in the career of ECU. So it was a pretty good interview.
Holton, of course, Blake Prohl was on American Idol. If you could be on one competition reality show, you know, Survivor, Big Brother, Top Chef, America's Got Talent, what show would Holton Ahlers want to be on?
Survivor. I'm a super Survivor fan. I will be applying until I get on the show, so maybe one day I'll get on. But yeah, I will apply. In fact, when I got cut from the Seahawks, I tried to apply like the next day to Survivor, and my girlfriend was like, "No, don't do that." And then like 2 hours later, I got a call to go try out for the Colts. She was like, "I told you shouldn't have done it." But yeah, I will be applying to Survivor until I get on it.
Who's your I'm a big Survivor fan. Who are your all-time favorite Survivor cast members?
You got to go with Boston Rob, Parvati. I really like Russell Hance. I know people hate him. I love the mafia style.
Would you be like him out there, like hustling for idols and backstabbing and all that?
I don't know. I think I really like Tony too. Tony is an all-timer. I don't know. I think being a quarterback, you got to, you know, have relationships with so many different guys on the team. And, like, I don't know exactly how I would play until it happens. But, oh, yeah, I'm applying until I get on that sucker.
I think the guy this year, you watching this year, Q, wasn't he a former football player? That guy is, I think it's unintentional for the most part, but he is amazingly hilarious with the crazy stuff he does. But such a I don't know how they do it, man. They always make it entertaining, and big Survivor fan. In fact, I saw season 40, or is it 50, Holt? What is it going to be? 50, I guess, coming up? Yeah, it's going to be a returning cast, so that'll be exciting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I got into it. I kind of got into it, like I would watch it after losses when I was at ECU. It was the only thing I could, like, kind of get my spirits up. I became a Survivor fan.
That's cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Holton Ahlers joining us, Pirate Radio Live Line. All right, Holt, we'll let you run. Appreciate you joining us today. We'll check out Blake Prohl coming up Thursday on the Holton Ahlers Show. Good luck to your Knicks, and we'll talk to you again soon, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Good to see y'all.
Holton Ahlers joining us, Pirate Radio Live Line, Holton Ahlers Show coming up. I'll drop it Thursday at noon. You can listen to it. Watch it on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV, and also wherever you get your podcast. We will get a break in. We'll come back, have more for you. I think Chandler's tour of duty might be over, and we may get him in studio. And I'd love to hear him recap the busy day he's had here at Pirate Radio. Also got to open up our Fleet Feet Rundown. Maybe you'll have some, maybe we shouldn't do On This Day trivia. Yeah, you can do it. We'll do some on this day. More to go, Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday. Be back with you after this.
I'll be alone, dancing in the mood, baby. Tell me your troubles.
This is your What's New update brought to you by the new Greenville Auto World. What's new? The new Greenville Auto World has new owners, a state-of-the-art service repair facility that can help you with tires, state inspection, AC repair, and more. Greenville Auto World can work on any type of vehicle and offers great monthly oil change specials. What's new? You making a service appointment now by calling 364-8730. For award-winning service, trust Greenville Auto World, Highway 43 across from the Speedway of Bells Fork. Pirates supporting pirates.
Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. Proud to be voted the Remodeler of the Year by the Home Builders Association of Raleigh-Wake County in 2018 and Best Business Commercial Remodel Project winner for 2020. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner.
Do you struggle with sleep issues, anxiety, or pain? Let your CBD store find you a natural solution. Your CBD store's wellness specialist will help find the right product for you. Their award-winning products are safe and tested for purity and quality. Your CBD store's unique boutique also carries THCA flower and pre-rolls, Delta gummies and seltzers, pet products, jewelry, and more. Mention this ad for 10% off your purchase. Call ahead for pickup at 999-5127. Your CBD store, open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 7, and located at 420 East Arlington Boulevard in Greenville. Go Pirates!
Are you tired of the same old fast food routine? Shake things up for lunch and dinner at Clean Eats Cafe. We've cracked the code to make healthy dining tasty and affordable. Whether it's a power lunch or a family dinner, we've got you covered. Sit down in our cafe for a brainstorming session or catch up with friends. Even stop in after a workout for protein smoothies or a protein iced coffee. Our atmosphere is welcoming and our food is fresh. All for about the same price as fast food. It's time to ditch the drive-thru and feast on flavor at Clean Eats Cafe, Red Banks Road in Arlington Village.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Jacob Jiggins Cowart, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
If you missed the Brian Bailey Show, you missed
Jeff Palumbo, associate head coach. Duke has a Pirate on the coaching staff.
That's right, Eric Tyler. Yeah, their hitting coach. He does an awesome job, and just super proud of him. And he's found a great spot over there with Coach Pollard and the rest of the staff. You know, obviously putting up great numbers since he's been there, so he's clearly doing a great job.
Tune in Mondays at noon for the Brian Bailey Show, powered by Greenville Utilities, right here on Pirate Radio. Pirate Radio.
Mr. Gibbs, Captain, you may throw my hat if you like. Aye, aye, Captain. Hooray! Now go and get it.
The voice of the Pirate Nation.
Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Order Jersey Mike subs on the mobile app and get delivery right to your home, or save time and order ahead to skip the line to pick up from your nearest Jersey Mike's sub location. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, here on a Wednesday. Need to get to our Fleet Feet rundown. I think we'll reconvene with Chandler in just a moment. But Alex, why don't you go ahead and tell us about the fine folks at Fleet Feet?
Hey, Pirate Nation. Be sure you have the best and most comfortable shoes this tailgate season with a stop at Fleet Feet. Locally owned and operated by ECU alum Chris Lunyon. Fleet Feet of Greenville provides solutions through one-on-one services to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Go see them at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet. They run for you.
All right, a lot of day baseball on our Fleet Feet rundown following a night of baseball at Clark LeClaire Stadium. Unfortunately, the Pirates losing to Duke last night. No Wednesday game, no VCU. That one has been canceled. So the one remaining non-conference game will be against Campbell coming up next Tuesday. We've got the A's right now on top of the Rangers 9-4. In the eighth inning, some finals. Angels beat the Pirates. Blue Jays over the Phillies. Cleveland won in extras against the Tigers. 5-4. Dodgers knocking off the Marlins. 3-1. Cubs blanked by the Padres. 3-0. That final on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, presented by Da Buck.
Da Buck.
Chandler's back.
Yes, sir. Back in the house.
So Chandler, one of our listeners,
I feel bad.
Thought, well, you shouldn't.
No,
because we did a make good.
Yeah.
One of our listeners thought we were doing some sort of scavenger hunt. I guess he kind of caught us late when we were talking last hour or earlier this hour, but came here for the scavenger hunt, and he didn't leave empty-handed because we have tickets to give away to go see Craig Morgan at Weldon Mills Theater on May the 18th. And we're going to give 2 away on Thursday, 2 away on Friday, and 4 on Monday. And since Adam Viverette came thinking he was going to win something for a scavenger hunt, he won our first 2 Craig Morgan tickets. So he can hop on his International Harvester.
It even works out for you even if you tune in late.
That's right. So Adam is a winner. We'll give away 2 more tickets on Thursday, 2 on Friday, and 4 on Monday to go see Craig Morgan at Weldon Mills Theater on May 18th. Jamie's a concert guy. He went to the Foo Fighters, he and Mike P. You can be a concert goer as well if you are a winner coming up in one of our next 3 shows.
Speaking of the Fleet Feet rundown, our friend Lucas
talk about
that. He was on the show. He's doing the 30 marathons in 30 days. You can go to fleetfeet.com to learn more and donate, and also stop by Fleet Feet. They have special shirts in store to support his mission, and 100% of the proceeds also go to the Community Crossroads.
See at the Crossroads. That is awesome, and Lucas is on day 8 of that.
Yes, sir.
I believe.
Yep.
I'm on day 8 of 30 hats in 30 days, wearing a different hat every day of the month. Today we're going with the Steve Rockefeller Astros hat.
Nice.
Went with my black shirt, so thought I'd rock it today. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Tired.
Yeah.
Woo! Lord have mercy.
A lot of interacting out there,
especially for the first 5-10 minutes,
and then after that, a lot of sitting.
Yeah.
A lot of chilling.
But look, I do what I'm told around here.
Yeah.
And I was told to sit out there.
You are a good soldier.
Until 5:30 and wait for people to come in. And that's what I did.
You waited. They told you to wait, and you waited.
On the Facebook and YouTube side of things, I think it was pretty good content.
Oh, yeah. People enjoyed the Chon Cam through the breaks. We had uninterrupted footage of Chandler during the commercial breaks. It was good stuff. Good work today, Alex.
How was my speed walk form?
I thought it was pretty good. Alex is an athlete. We'll ask
Would
him.
you throw the flag on me if I was in the Olympics?
No. Good job.
Thanks, man.
Speaking of Alex, let's head over for our Canes corner. Canes down 2-0. Alex, is the series over?
No, I still believe. I mean, we covered a lot of it when Kim was on the show, but I'll bring it up again. This has some eerie similarities between this series and the one a couple years ago when we played the Rangers, except the roles were reversed. We were the number 1 seed. We won the first 2 games at home. Every single game of that series was won on home ice except for Game 7 when New York beat us in Raleigh. And I don't see a reason why that can't be the case this year, or at least for Carolina to pull out this series, because for anyone who's watched Game 1 and 2, we have not only kept up with New York, but surpassed New York in some stages of the game when playing 5-on-5. The issue for us has been special teams. We have not scored a power play goal yet. We were given every opportunity to win Game 2. Losing Game 2 was not anything that the Rangers did. We had 2 power plays in overtime and couldn't get the job done. I'm not sure what Rod Brindamore is going to do or can do to fix that in this series. You know, this is a lot of our own shortcomings, but to give credit to New York, their penalty kill is absolutely phenomenal. And we're not getting anything going. It doesn't even, I mean, Clip, you watch the games, it doesn't even look like we're definitely not shooting. It doesn't even look like we're passing to get guys open. It looks like we're passing just because the guy doesn't want to hold on to the puck for too long. And it's kind of just a keep away game. I thought Freddie has played okay through games 1 and 2. I think both games we've let in a goal because one is squeaked by, but you can chalk that up to a couple different things. One being probably New York sustaining pressure for good periods of time, but we've done that the same. The difference is New York has Igor Shesterkin in net, who some would say arguably, I would say not arguably, the best goaltender on planet Earth. And in the playoffs, the dude has absolutely been dialed in. He was phenomenal. We had 57, I believe, shots on goal. Got 3, could not get the 4th one to go in overtime. So all that to say, like, we are down 0-2. I am a little concerned, obviously, but I have not lost faith. I think I'm excited to see how we play and how we respond in Game 3, but I don't think this series is over. I think Carolina is a good enough team. We have enough playoff experience, enough goal scoring, good enough defense, and when Freddie's hot, he's up there with the best goaltenders in the league. So I don't think this series is over by a long shot.
And no extra day for travel, right? No, they get right back to it Thursday night.
So play tomorrow.
Thursday night in Raleigh, 7 o'clock TNT. Canes Rangers. One series opening up tonight. Oilers Canucks.
That's a good one. It's a good one. Vancouver's been they've been a solid team the whole year. They've kind of been on the upswing the last couple of years. People have been kind of doubting them recently. They were hot to start the year, went on kind of a streak of games where they weren't playing very well. And the word fraudulent was being tossed around, but Vancouver's a really good team. But Edmonton does have Connor McDavid, the best player on earth, so I'd probably go Oilers in 7.
And wow, I stopped watching when it was 3-0 Stars. I had no idea they lost until this moment. They lose to the Avalanche 4-3 in overtime.
I was dialed into the Canes game last night. After the finish, I was obviously very disappointed, was not in the mood for hockey, so I'm finding that out at the moment as well. I mean, I didn't even check. I thought Dallas was running away with that one.
Wow.
So Colorado came back and took one in Game 1?
Yeah, they win Game 1. Game 2 of Boston and Florida coming up tonight. All right, John, do you have any on this day?
On this day,
you think you know me.
I see clearly.
Are you just looking for the first time right now?
Well, earlier you said let's do on this day, and then I thought you said actually never mind, let's not do it.
Nope.
No,
you know what I said.
Didn't happen.
What have you been doing over here, man?
In my own world, because I used to being in my own world.
Do you need to go back to the couch?
No.
You can if you want to, man. I'm going to give you the opportunity to go back to your couch cushion.
Nah, I'm good. If you give me just a second.
Sure.
If you would just give me just 1 second.
Oh yeah, you got it. You got it, bud.
Like if you would
Just to waste time.
If you would just be patient, buddy.
Yep.
I would highly appreciate it.
Axl Rose said we need a little
Ooh,
patience.
Here we
Oh,
go.
he's got to pull them now.
In 1973, this Chicago Cub filled in as the manager when Whitey Lockman, who is ejected during the game, technically becoming baseball's first African-American manager. 1973 on this day.
I know all these because I did sports trivia today. Old Cubs Hall of Fame shortstop, Alex.
Johnny Bench? Maybe?
Ugh.
Ooh.
Ernie Banks.
Ernie Banks is correct.
Banks, Bench, Ernie, Johnny. Okay.
In 1984, this Minnesota Twins center fielder debuts with 4 singles.
Twins legend outfielder, no. Kirby Puckett.
I like
Is
you
this coming up
pitching it to
tonight?
me first because you know probably like 98% of these.
Yeah, this is.
It's
older
at least
stuff.
a good comparison of someone who's knowledgeable of sports history and some.
Well, that
who are
means
not.
I'm older than you, too.
You're a trivia guy.
I am.
In 1996, this New York Yankee wins his first AL game by beating the Tigers 10-3.
Won a World Series, Cy Young, and went to the All-Star game with the Mets. Mets pitcher in the 80s.
Randy Johnson?
Nope. Doc Gooden. Dwight Gooden.
Never heard of him.
Are all these coming up tonight at AJ's?
I can't say that. Why would you ask me that?
Hey, you know what? Even if they are, it'll show the people who are paying attention and watching Pirate Radio Live.
True. You get rewarded for watching the show.
Let's see. That's about it for the day.
Great work.
In 2014, this South Carolina outside linebacker was the first pick by the Houston Texans.
Jadeveon Clowney.
You are correct, sir.
Attaboy, Alex.
Now a Panther.
Still in the league.
Still in the league.
So this will be, he entered in 14. He's been around a while.
Yeah.
He's an old veteran. How do you say it?
A veteran receiver. A veteran linebacker.
All right. Anything else on the rundown? Oh, National Day update.
By the way, speaking of the rundown, thanks to Fleet Feet for sponsoring the rundown. Coming up this fall, coming up this summer, some awesome stuff coming out of Fleet Feet. They have training programs. They will have a summer speed series kicking off June 11th. It is a 6-week program. They will be building your speed and strength. The meets are on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 in the morning. Fall training programs start July 27th, and they are training for the Richmond Marathon, the Richmond Half Marathon, and the Ironclad Half Marathon in Kinston. So go to fleetfeet.com to learn more.
Thank you, Sean Man. Today is National Student Nurse Day. Thank you to all the student nurses who become nurses. Couldn't do it without you. It being Survive.
I know several people that are nurses, and thank you to all of them.
Nick Nurse.
Yeah.
It is National Third Shift Workers Day. Thank y'all for putting in the hours while we're home sleeping.
No problem, buddy.
And for people like Chandler out there, we appreciate you. Because, Chandler, the way you sat on that couch earlier, I bet you put in that same kind of work when you're at home.
Oh, yeah.
I could see you working like that throughout the whole day.
For sure.
For sure. I'll skip that one. Not a sponsor. National Coconut Cream Pie today. How do you feel about coconut desserts?
Don't like it. I like a pina colada, but like I don't. But I know, but I don't like coconut.
I like chips and salsa. What are we talking about? Things unaffiliated with coconut cream pie?
Yeah, but like coconut, like the Almond Joys and like a coconut cream pie, I don't like.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Dude, I make the best coconut cream pie.
You do not.
I promise you I do.
You don't.
You're just saying that because you want me to make you want to bring it in.
Part of that is true, but the second part is there's no way you bake a what? What did you say?
Coconut cream pie.
Better than somebody's grandma.
I smash anybody's grandma.
Shirley, if we could pull that immediately, I'd appreciate it.
About him smashing a grandma?
Yeah, anybody's grandma.
Okay.
How did you learn?
Chandler just lost it. Chandler's done.
Y'all, hey, look, come on. I need y'all back.
I don't know. I'm here. He left.
We'll laugh about this later. How did you learn how to bake the cream pies?
During COVID.
Yeah, I'm going to move on. Cream pies and grandmas.
I call shenanigans.
National Receptionist Day. Chandler, right back to you, man.
Hey, can you thank me, please?
You are our receptionist today.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and wrap up today's show. What a program. We might all get fired. Namely me, because I'm in charge of this crap. But if I consider myself a man of faith, if this is the last time I'm at this microphone, I enjoyed it. But hey, Shirley, can you mess up the playback on this show in the morning so Jonathan doesn't hear it? Can we just run national radio?
Yeah, I'm not getting yelled at for you, bud. Sorry.
All right. I see a meeting in my future.
I can't sacrifice myself in front of that bus.
Fair enough. And you know what? I'd do the same for you.
I know. You throw me under the bus, too.
We will be back with you after these words.
Pest Tech wants to thank Pirate Nation for voting them the #1 pest control company in Eastern North Carolina. Pest Tech is a full-service pest control company offering a complete range of indoor and outdoor pest management and extermination services. Your experience is the Pest Tech guarantee, with a promise to deliver you results while keeping you, your family, and the environment safe. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests. 353-4760. Pest Tech, the official pest control company of Pirate Radio.
This is Aaron Williams with New Blue Service Group. People have been asking, what's new at New Blue? And I'm always glad to tell them that we now specialize in crawl space moisture control and encapsulations, along with septic system repairs and installations. As always, we offer plumbing, electrical, and HVAC, all while redefining service excellence. So go ahead, contact us at callnewblue.com. That's callnublue.com. Go Pirates.
And then it was two seagulls!
We're here for the booty.
Party?
Pirate Water is here. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find pirate water in a location near you.
We're going plankton!
Pirate Water is here. 21 and older, please drink responsibly.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about our newest technologies and treatments. Learn more at beautybarmedispa.com. Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates!
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville is under new management with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Come on down and purchase the vehicle of your dreams today at Doug Henry of Greenville. Right on the corner, right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
This is Norm Bryant with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates.
Want a great lunch with quick service?
Huckleburger.
Need a place to dine out with the family tonight?
Huckleburger.
The fastest full-service restaurant in town.
Huckleberger.
Huckleberger is committed to 3 core values: highest level of customer service, high quality delicious food, and lightning speed. The Huckleberger menu features delicious burgers, cheesesteaks, chicken sandwiches, black bean burgers, salads, and much more. Huckleberger in Greenville near Lowe's on Memorial Drive and off of 15th Street near the movie theater in Washington.
Huckleberger.
Delicious, fast, fresh, and friendly.
The Holton Ahlers Show.
Julius Wood, now Dallas Cowboy. You know, you're going to the NFL. Anyone you're looking forward to on the Cowboys team, kind of to play alongside, or maybe in the preseason, someone, you know, you're looking to guard and maybe pop a couple of times?
Obviously, playing with, I would have to say Michael Parsons. You know, he's a great in the game. He might be one of the best defensive players in the game right now, period. Somebody who I want to play against. Some receivers that I was on the same junior college with. Just really want to go after the end of the game, be able to swap jerseys with the guys that I did play with in my career.
The Holton Ahlers Show, powered by SouthernEase.com. Thursdays and Fridays at 6, right here on Pirate Radio.
Hey, this is John Gordon, author of The Energy Bus, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a mixed day for the stock market. The Dow was up 172 points and finished at 39,056. The NASDAQ dropped 29 points at 16,302. The S&P was unchanged at 5,187. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now back to the show.
I apologize for this show, but having said that, why do we talk about Chandler sitting on the couch for an hour? Why do we laugh? Why do we joke? Why do we have Alex Harper saying things like this?
I smash anybody's grandma.
Because if we're not talking about that, we're talking about things like Sonny Dykes, TCU coach, saying there has to be a split eventually. There's such a big difference right now between the haves and have-nots. I think we'll eventually split into 2 separate divisions. Alabama and Louisiana Tech aren't playing the same sport, end quote. Do you want to talk about stuff like that and get mad? Or would you rather laugh and talk about coconut cream pies
and brighten your day?
Yeah, so that's what we're doing here.
That's all we're trying to do, man.
We're here to provide entertainment.
A lot of gloom and doom out there.
I mean, you got Jamie saying, I love this show.
Yeah.
You've got Josh Thomas saying this has been amazing radio.
And I'm going to show that to Jonathan when he fires me tomorrow. All right. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock, Thursday, Coach Hud Day.
Yes, sir. Show and tell.
Pirate Radio Party Day. You can bring in something if you want.
I really wish Coach Hud. I saw him at the baseball game yesterday.
All right. Well, the show's over, Chandler. See you tomorrow.
All right.
We'll hear more about that on Thursday at 3 o'clock.
See you later.
For Sean, Alex, Shirley, and the crew, I'm Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Green.